place down by the sea. It ain't much, but it's enough for me.
Harmon, my man Harmon, he's hilarious. He's wonderful. He's not me on Facebook anymore. Thank God. He was scaring me with that because he was so good at it.
Yeah.
Comedy Writers Guild.
Comedy Writers Guild.
It's motherfucking Comedy Writers Guild.
Who's ready to fuck bitches and get funny?
Signal if you can hear my voice. Here is test. Here is test. Signal if you can hear my voice.
As we cross the river into the evergreen to the land of Tula.
Here is test. Here is test. Signal if you can hear my voice.
I remember when I built the pyramids, right? It was tough. It was tough as a motherfucker.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another amazing week at the Comedy Writers Guild. For those of you that might be new here, my name is Harmon. I am the creator and the host of the Comedy Writers Guild. And as always, we have Travis Wayne, my co-host.
Yeah, sorry, a bit of a technical difficulty. For some reason, OBS is
see.
not properly capturing the window. I'm working on it. And this is an
Okay.
audio only podcast until I get that fixed. Just 1 second.
All right, guys. So for those of you that don't know, I am looking for a new co-host because mine is fucking things up.
And it's fixed. I literally
Okay.
didn't do anything different. I just closed the window and opened it back up again, and now it suddenly wants to work.
Hey, no worries. Travis gets to live for one more week.
Yeah, but I didn't get to do my hat work that I was about to do. I'll save it for next week.
Travis has an amazing hat for you guys. He was going to show it off, but he got flustered and threw it across the room. But you know how it works here at the Comedy Writers Guild. We have some technical difficulties that happen sometimes, but we get through them as a family. All right. So those of you that are new here, I'm Harmon. I'm the creator and co-host of the Comedy Writers Guild. And as always, I have my lovely host. I just said I'm the co-host. Yeah, he's the fucking host now. Jesus Christ, Travis Wayne.
Look at me. I am the host now. Been learning a lot from Mr. Morales.
Yeah, right. Hopefully he's in the chat tonight. He was great last week. So those of you that are new here, how it works is we will start with a joke setup or a concept, and it is your job to deliver the funniest punchlines in the comments. You'll have 15 minutes to submit your answers. Meanwhile, we will try our best, our very best, to keep you entertained with our hilarious and spontaneous banter on topics of conversation that just happen to naturally arise. All right, so Travis will be going ahead and keeping an eye on the clock. We will drop the first joke concept. You will have 15 minutes, right? And let's get down to this. The first joke concept of the night is best name for a podcast ran by a host with physical disabilities. All right, 15 minutes on the clock, guys. Let's get those fingertips fired up. Let's get those creative juices flowing and hop in the comments. What do y'all got? All right. Speaking of disabilities, tonight, I would like everyone to be respectful, though. Okay. Our special guest, she has a disability. It's called checks notes. Being a woman. All right. So let's be easy on her. But tonight, we have somebody who is near and dear to our heart. She has been a part of the Comedy Writers Guild for a while now. And the reason why I asked her to come on last week, as you guys know, I get sent a bunch of shit from a lot of people daily, right? I get sent jokes, I get sent memes that people create, anything creative wise in comedy, people send to me all the time. But this chick sent me a video of one of her sets that she did last week. And honestly, it was one of the best sets I've seen in a while. She seems so natural up there, and she's just being herself, and she's just her own fucking character, and I love it. And I know AK specifically is going to love this episode because he says that she has the best voice on the internet. So tonight, as y'all's big fella, I'd like to introduce to y'all Nikki Halstead. Nikki, welcome on the show.
Big fellas.
Cross my heart.
How y'all doing?
I'll tell you what, AK is rock hard right now. But we're
Oh,
doing good too.
shucks. Oh, shucks.
How's everything been going comedy wise? You seem to be really hitting the mics out there and doing your thing, trying to like work on new material and shit. It's refreshing to see.
Well, thank you, man. It's been going really good. I decided that I needed to pick it up, as far as I was doing one or two here and there. And then I realized that I needed to like pick it up and start hitting as many as possible and really just challenging myself to write more and more and more. And since I've been doing that, it's just been banger after banger, in my opinion. And I'm so glad that I decided to, turn up the heat, man.
Yeah. Because I think you can agree with this. I wonder if people are aware of it or not. So I'm gonna like ask you because you and I we're close through Comedy Writers Guild, right? So we can like speak freely to each other. You do recognize that you're sort of like a character, right?
Yeah. So like, I get a lot of people that have come to me that they're like, man, is this like some Larry the Cable Guy shit or some Trailer Trash Cannon shit? Like, is this who you are? Because surely not. And I was like, well, man, honestly, all I do is just, I take like, it's me at the core. But then I just hit it with the old razzle dazzle, like give a little seasoning. But it's 90% me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I want you to know, like I said that, but I mean that with the utmost respect, and I'm not disrespecting you at all. Like you're just like a character. You're a lovable character, though. You know what I mean? Like people, you bring this sort of excitement to things that most people don't, and the fact that it is 90% you minus the razzle dazzle, like it's so nice. I fucking love it because everybody's so worried about what the fuck people are thinking and shit like that. You don't. You're just up there being like unapologetically you and you're fucking crushing it. It's amazing.
Oh, thank you, big fella. I'm gonna tell you what, man. You've been mega flattering me, dude, and I don't know how to feel about it because, like, it's look, dude, you can't even see. I look Asian right now because I'm just like, oh damn, But
you don't sound Asian,
right? But that's
What
that's
are you doing, a big Farrah?
Big Farrah.
Oh, big Farrah.
But I mean everything that I'm saying for real. Like I'm not just trying to flatter you and I'm not like putting on a show because we're on a show. I genuinely mean it because I don't know if you recall, as soon as I saw that video, I was like, can you come on Comedy Writers Guild? Like I need to get your 30 minutes in.
It was like 6 a.m. I remember because I was like, because when you commented and you were like, are you open to criticism or something like that, suggestion? And I was like, my heart dropped and I was like, oh shit, go ahead. And then like when you messaged me and you're like, dude, I was just listening to that 5 times on the way to work, man. And I was like, dude, I'm tripping. Like, this is Harmon. This is Big Fella. Like, yeah, it made my entire day. I was just like, you damn right I'll go, man. What? But I've like being as authentic as possible has been a goal of mine in like actual therapy. So,
Yeah.
and honestly, man, the way that, I've done like all the shit as far as trying to heal and do therapy and talk to people. And I was like, I walked that line. It wasn't until I got on stage and started really being authentic and laughing. That's the medicine, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's personally like what has helped me. And in turn, all the love that I'm getting back and all that positive energy is kind of healing. You know what I mean? And that's just always my goal when I get up there is if I can make you laugh and forget about whatever the entire hell is going on in your life, that's all I'm doing, and like we need more of that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself. I mentioned on here before, I don't know if you know though, but like when I started off, because you weren't here when I did like the William Montgomery parody account, did you?
No, I had heard about it. I heard about it through somebody who was formerly a part of the group. She told me about it, and she was, I really didn't know that much.
Hmm.
Um,
When I was
but I
doing
heard
that
good
though,
things.
when I started off doing that, I was at one of the lowest points that I've ever been. Like, and I'm sober today. You know what I mean? So like even lower than my lows when I was getting high because it was like me looking at myself, like kind of like looking at yourself in the mirror and being like, "Fuck you really fuck some shit up," in my personal life, just like money wise and all that, just trying to take on jobs and shit. So anyway, I felt like I brought my family down financially and shit, and it was just a super low point in my life, and I couldn't get out of this funk, and I just started that account and just seeing that I was like making people laugh and people started hitting me up and everything. I was like, it was helping me just by, releasing some stress and also getting some creative juices flowing of like creating some content and comedy and material. And so I absolutely agree with that. And I'm big on therapy myself. Like I go to therapy every week and sometimes this is better than that.
Big time, man. Like, I'll find myself at times, like when it's quiet after it's done, you'll get a couple of days where you don't have anything going on. I have to be careful because I'll fall, dude. You know what I mean? I'll cycle back into like old habits or, like just depression, man. It's
Yeah.
alive and well. And when it gets quiet, it's almost like a drug where it's like, man, I got to go out here and make somebody laugh because, like, if I, excuse me, if I allow it, I can easily fall into dark Nikki. So
Yeah.
um I do my best to try to like remember like, hey, it's not all the time. You got to remember like just do what you can, put yourself out there, take time to rest. It takes me a long time to recharge. I will say that, like that energy, dude, it pulls it out of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So sometimes I gotta like cool it and
It like
just
drains your social battery, kind of. Yeah.
yes, yes, dude. And like, I love people and I have a big heart and I try to, but,
Yeah.
but then, and I've had people go, man, man, it's your laugh. It's your laugh. Your laugh is probably funnier than your jokes, but it just feels so good, man. And I'm like, hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, let me ask you this. I know the answer, but like I'm gonna make a point with it. Who are your three favorite comics?
Oh shit, dude. Kennison, number one, hands down. We already know. Kennison, and we're talking comedy, just straight comedy. So I'm gonna leave
Whatever you
Farley
want.
out of it.
You can say no. Say Farley. You that
Okay, so
I consider him
Kennison,
Yeah.
Farley, just for that energy. Like I love that big energy.
Hell yeah.
I'm also gonna say Red Fox or Bobcat Goldthwait. I'm gonna. That's a tie.
Okay. Well,
I love the weird ones. You know what I mean? Like just the, Bobcat, I don't know if you've ever seen Burglar with him and Whoopi Goldberg, but a cop
no.
is interrogating him and he's interrogating the cop and he's like, so I'm asking you, cop, just kind of like 5 seconds short of a breakdown. And I love those types of comedians.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Comedians that I can't do an impression of because I have neighbors.
Yeah,
Correct.
exactly. But like,
Somebody's gonna call the fucking cops.
yeah, don't
Yeah.
call the fucking cops. That's my job. I call the fucking cops. If anyone's calling the cops around here, it's fucking me. But
I'm gonna call the cops on you for sniffing them toes or whatever the hell you doing, man.
hey, search my history. You will not find any of that because I deleted it all.
Oh shit.
No, but like my point is, I knew that those were, you threw me for a loop with Red Fox, but I knew that those were your three favorite comics. And if you like look at you, me, and Travis, and then those guys, and then a lot of people in the chats, and a lot of people we've had on here, it goes to show like every good comic is a fucked up person.
Absolutely.
You
My
know,
God.
we're all fucked up people. And it's like, it's a way for us to alleviate some of that stress, anxiety, depression, fucked upness, whatever your fucked upness is. It's a way to kind of get outside of that. And yeah, it just goes to prove that comedy, that's what it's here for. Laughter is the best medicine, like you said.
Absolutely, man. 100%. I think the best compliment I've gotten as of like recent, which really just like hit me hard. Somebody, another fellow comedian after the show the other night was like, dude, you're a storyteller. She was like, hands down, you're a storyteller. You are a weird Joey Diaz. Like, you're just like over here doing weird,
Yeah.
off the wall. And so, people, one thing I have run into though, and I don't want to say it, I didn't know until recently that there are such things as comedy cliques. Nana and I were talking about that the other day. I ran into that firsthand, and it was somebody that I've promoted their stuff. I've, supported them. When I go into a comedy club, I stay for the first one and the last one. I'm clapping, I'm engaging, because I thought that there was an etiquette. I thought that there was something that we're supposed to do. And I just learned, like, and I took it kind of hard, but it was a situation where somebody that I think is doing awesome things, they just have this air about them, like, you can't sit here kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, man, it's, bold of you to assume I'd want to, but also, it's not high school, we all have a common thing here, and I thought we was all supposed to. You don't listen. There's several comedians I'm not fond of, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to support you because you're out here doing the same thing I'm doing. And so that has been. And I was telling somebody about it, and they were like, "But do you understand why? Because they've been doing this for however long. You just walked in here and tore the house down. It's a threat." And it's like, it's not, though. It's not. I love everybody. What are you talking about?
Yeah. No, I can relate to that because the first time that I did an open mic, right? Like, not patting myself on the back. I feel like I did really well just because, like, I wasn't going to go up on stage if I didn't know that my jokes weren't solid. I couldn't do that. My social anxiety would not let me do that. It's like, I got to go up there and say shit that's going to get me a laugh on every single one, or I'm not fucking going up there because fuck that, that's not my comfort zone. So I went up there and I did fairly well, especially with the audience. And afterwards, I was trying to socialize and communicate with some of the guys there just to kind of like in real life, I'm not really a social person. So it takes a little bit more to get outside of myself to approach people like that. So I did. And I just got like that look, just like who the fuck are you? And I'm like, come on, man, we're all here for the same thing. But I think that's what it was. It was like maybe they felt threatened or something like that. And then even on here with Comedy Writers Guild, most of the time when I had problems with people in Comedy Writers Guild, it was like they were trying to overstep some sort of boundary, or there was like some sort of jealousy issue or something, so comics are just fucked up, man. I don't know why we all just can't chill and vibe and realize that like everybody's got their own thing. And even Kayla Howard, the chick that we had on last week, she was talking about that as a producer and a booker and all that, and a comic herself. like you just run into that where people are just all about themselves. They show up for themselves, they leave by themselves, they don't stay for your shit, they don't help you, they don't promote shit. It's like, come on, guys. Like, we have to come together.
Absolutely, dude. And like I said, initially it hurt me. And I was like, I'm thinking to myself, like, why are you letting this bother you? And it's like, because, duh, you expected them to do like you're doing. And
Yeah.
it's every single time. We're all in the same circuit. And so we always see each other. And then they like to go like in the first half. I usually wait closer to closing. And dude, every time they'll go through everybody else. As soon as they call my name, dude, they get up and they leave. And I mean, from day one. And it's just like, I'll still go out there and be like, hey, so and so, such and such, great job. And they'll look at me like, I'm telling them I'm going to fuck their dog or something. Like, they're just like, and some people are like, oh, it's just because, you're just too much. You're too much. Well, okay. I get that, but do you have to be a dick about it? Like, do you have to make it? You're not even trying to hide it. You're making it blatantly obvious that you have an issue with me and you don't even know me. But okay. So that's been a little bit of a thing with me recently where I'm just like, all right, we're just going to keep doing what we do. I'm going to keep clapping. I'm going to keep supporting you because that's the right thing to do. But if you don't make it, maybe you need to change your attitude about it a little bit, dude.
Yeah.
But
yeah, good for you. If you could do that, good for you. Me, I had to just step away from it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to create my own space, my own avenue. And then here we are right now, because like,
yeah.
I know me, I'm not going to ostracize anybody unless they start clapping at me or something. I'll just be like, you know what? You can keep your distance. So it's easy on social media because it's like, okay, I'm not really vibing block. You know what I mean? So, and there's nothing petty about that. It's just for your own sanity. I wish I could do that in real life with some comics because some comics are just like, I wish I could just, all right, block this guy fucking anyway. No, I think that you should keep doing your thing because you're obviously doing something. If you're creating that much of a stir, you're doing something. And plus, that video, the 2 videos you put out, because you put another one out since then, you're killing. I don't know what else to say.
Well, thank you, man. I really appreciate. Like, it does mean everything to me, Harmon, because, I think all of us struggle with confidence in ourselves at times, and we go, "Oh my god," I know I've certainly had moments where I'm like, "What the fuck am I doing?" And but one thing I've started to really love about what I'm actually doing is I'm not following. I'm in the bar parking lot. Y'all excuse whoever that fucking asshole is. But
Yeah,
anyway,
she just farted, dude. She's trying to blame it on a
right
fucking motorcycle.
in your big fella squatted truck. What are we doing? But anyway, one thing that I've loved that I'm starting to develop is I'm not walking anybody else's line. I'm doing what the fuck I want to do, and I think that we need that. Like, I think that there's so many people who are trying to be, oh god, just a repeat of people that we've seen.
Yeah.
And just, it's stale to me. And it's just like, y'all need to turn it up a little bit, man. It's okay to be yourself. And once I started going, hey man, I'm just gonna walk my own line. And people are coming out to woodwork, dude. And I'm just like, oh, hell yeah. So this is what I've been missing. I've been trying to fit in somewhere, square peg, square hole, whatever. And I didn't need to do that. I have something to offer people, and some people don't know how to deal with it. But most of these people that I'm interacting with are like, hell yeah. And so it means a lot to me, man, because it makes me feel like I'm actually starting to develop something that's starting to take a little bit of form. And hell yeah.
You ever see those women, and I'm sorry to pick on women, but they're like women comics that just have like that certain thing to their voice. It's almost like Cali Girl. They like do that thing with their voice, just like, yeah, the other day I was like, I can't even replicate it, but it's just like nasally and Cali Girl sounding. And dude, I'm telling you, 80 fucking % of female comics are doing this shit. Not Nikki. Nikki's out there, whoa, what's up, big fella? You know what I mean? And just vibing and just being your true authentic self. And it's so fucking refreshing to see. Like, if you were to get on a platform like Kill Tony, let's say, you are going to stand out. You know, like, you're not walking that line, like you said, that everybody else is. You're creating your own line. Your guys, hey, big fella, follow me. You know, like, you got this, and it's dope, man. And you started comedy not that long ago.
No, I've only been taking it serious for about a year.
Yeah.
For about a year.
Yeah, and I would ask the question that I typically ask is like, what advice that do you have for people just starting out or wanting to start out? But you essentially already covered that and everything that you said. Just pretty much be like, find your true authentic self, follow that path, go with it, and fuck what everybody says. Even though we all know it's easier said than done saying fuck what anybody else says. You know, we're comics. You see a lot of the guys that make it and everything, they're sensitive as fuck. You know, like
Yeah.
Tony Hinchcliffe, for example, he's super fucking sensitive, but he'll dish it out, right? And I'm not saying that to beat up on Tony or anything. I'm giving an example of like how somebody tries to portray as like this exterior tough guy, but really, like, as comics, the reason that we're not UFC fighters is because we're soft. And you know, we're just trying to find ourselves. And like, the more people that we have that recognize that and we can walk that path together, the better we will become in our comedy together.
Absolutely, brother. I try to, and you're right. As far as like any piece of advice, is, just be as authentic as you can be, because somebody somewhere will want to hear it. And you can tell, man, like, you being in the scene as well, you can tell when somebody's trying to front, or, try to put on a little bit of a mask or whatever. And my stuff started working better when I stopped thinking about, will other people like this? When I said fuck it and started going, no, this is me, big fella. And if you don't like it, you can keep going.
Yeah.
And suddenly people were drawn to that. And it's like, man, my only regret is I wish I'd have done it sooner. But of course, like some of us in the world, you grow up and you think that other people's opinions really matter
Yeah.
when they're not really stay in your lane, focus on you. And I do that every time, dude. I tote my notebook. I got it right now. It's everywhere I go all the time. I surround myself with other like-minded individuals before the show, during the show, after the show. And I support everybody wholeheartedly. Whether I like your comedy or not, you're still up there, you're on the grind. Joey Diaz has said that as well, where it's like, I see you for what you're trying to do, and I respect you for that. Therefore, I clap. But, you know, that's all I'm going to keep doing, man, is just trying my best to just stay true to me. And listen, this is some weird spiritual shit, man, but I started doing that because I saw a doggone, all that stuff that happened when I was in Tennessee some time back. I saw a tag in Tennessee when I was thinking about some of my stuff, and the tag said, stay true to you. And I never forgot that. And like, I've always, like, every time before I get up on the stage, that's like my little mantra to myself: stay true to you, Nikki. Let them know what it is, man. And it has come back to me tenfold, brother.
Hell yeah. Well, I don't want to, like, it might just be semantics, but you made a reference to you said the one thing I regret is like, or you kind of wish that you did it sooner, but no, you had to find that path, you know, like, no regrets, as they say, you know.
Hey,
So like, you had to find that path, you had to go through that shit, you had to see that tag and get to where you are today. But I'm telling you, you are projecting in the right direction and you're doing all the right shit, and it's great. So don't regret it. It led you here. And
I'll
no, go ahead.
go. Oh, I was just gonna say, I thought out of all of those jokes that you would have really appreciated the trans joke, dude. Because I was like, if he could have fired off at me in CWG about anything, this has got Harmon written all over it.
Yeah, yeah. Can you refresh? I do remember it. Can you refresh my memory on what that was? Because
So
I
I was like,
legitimately I listened to it 6 times on the way to work. I just kept hitting replay every single time.
yeah, so it was basically like it's a weird time to not be trans. And me just basically telling them about how, because again, true story, I get a lot of people that are like, are you transitioning? And it used to bother me, but now I just go with it and I'm like, it's been a journey.
It's been a journey. That's right.
Yeah. And then following into like the real question, the $1 million question is, am I female to male or male to
Yeah,
female?
yeah. That shit was perfect, dude. Oh my god.
Thank you, brother.
That shit was so good. Yeah. Um yeah, I was gonna do something tacky and like introduce you like that. Like that's how I was gonna introduce you onto this podcast. I was like, she deserves way better than that. Like, I'm not gonna go for that low hanging fruit. Um, but yeah, so we are coming to the end of the half hour. First of all, I want to know, we talked about this when you were first on the podcast, but since you've had like a little refresher course in comedy and you've really stepped your game up and everything, I want to re-ask, what does your creative writing process look like to you?
So I honestly, I had to stop putting so much into writing because it came out robotic. It came out like the worst book you've ever heard of in your life. So, and I noticed that it was happening on stage where it just wasn't slapping because I was literally trying to remember word for word and this, that, and the other. So I took somebody's advice and they were like, I think with you, you need to just write key points and then just roll with it. And once I started doing that, it just fell into place. So I always keep, like I said, I always keep my notebook. I got that thing ready at all times. It goes everywhere I go because I'm a stoner. I love to forget shit. Um, so I will write down just key phrases about whatever it is and then just work around that. And it serves me to do it that way rather than trying to like fine print detail everything. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Actually, I'm going to take that advice. This is the first time that somebody has said something that I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try that out because I've said before, I have really bad recall. So when I try to remember word for word what it is that I wrote down. But maybe if I just do key points and then just memorize the shit, maybe that'll just help. And if I like glance down at it, because I keep a notepad near me at all times too. I keep that thing on me, big fella. And so like maybe if I just glance down as I'm like sipping my chalky milk on stage, I'll be like, okay, these 3 words will help remind me what it is I need to say next. So that's a good one. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man, it definitely worked for me because I was terrified to do it. I was like, oh no, because I'm one of those people that gets that stage brain fog sometimes where
Oh
I
yeah.
just forget everything. But no, it really has worked out with me trying to do it that way because, like I said, everything else, it just comes out shitty. And I was like, okay, this ain't gonna work. So yeah, just try it out, man, and let me know how that goes, big fella.
Will do. Will do. Yeah, everybody. Actually, now's the time. Is there anything you want to plug, like social medias, anything you got coming up?
So everybody can find me across the majority of the socials under Hysterical Nikki. I've got Sunday night, I'll be at Lindbergh's Tavern. Show starts at 9 p.m.
And where is that?
Monday night, Lindbergh's Tavern is off of Commercial Street in Springfield, Missouri.
Missouri.
Yep, so I will be there. Let's see. Monday nights, I'm at a place called Q Inoteca. That's a fancy name. It's in Springfield as well. Friends, where I did that that show that you liked. I'll be there every Tuesday night. Moon City Pub every Wednesday night. All of these are all Springfield. And Thursday nights, I'll be with my big fellas on CWG, by God.
Fuck yeah. I like that. I appreciate that. Well, Nikki, thank you so much for coming on. Like I said, it's been a pleasure watching you like grow in your comedy. I can't wait to see where it goes. And anytime if you start branching out and doing like bigger events and shit, which I feel like you're heading in that direction, and you ever want to come on here, I keep the podcast open to you. You can come on for 10 minutes, talk about what you'll be doing, and you always have a spot here at CWG.
Well, Harmon, I sure appreciate it, man. I've ever since I've gotten the chance to interact with y'all, I have loved y'all from day one, and I can tell that I've really grown with y'all as well. And I found my place with my people, and no matter what, no matter where I go, y'all will always be part of home for me. So thank you for giving me the opportunity, brother, and I can't wait to see what y'all do as well. We're gonna do this thing together.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Can we get a big fella for the road?
Big fella.
Hey.
All right. We love you, Nikki.
Hey, we love you too, man. Shout out to everybody. I love y'all, and I can't wait to see y'all again.
All right.
We can't wait either.
Peace.
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 All right. That was Nikki Halstead, everybody. Fucking dope. Go check her out at Hysterical Nikki. Follow her on TikTok, all that. She deserves it, man. She's really killing it out there. If you haven't seen the video that I'm talking about, go to her Facebook page and check it out. She did a great job.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what this podcast is all about, let's get down to the first joke concept of the night. Best name for a podcast ran by a host with physical disabilities. Now, I haven't been reading the chat. I hope nobody said Sauced in the City, because I said physical disabilities, not mental disabilities.
Exactly. There's a difference, people.
Yes.
All right. Oh, also, we were talking about this before the podcast. We knew that someone was going to try and get real smart and say CWG, which there were a few people. The first one having been Lexi, of all people. And I just want to let everyone know that small PP is not a physical disability.
No.
It's very natural.
Yeah. That's natural.
Mm-hmm.
You hear that, Lexi? Travis, can you do me a favor after the podcast? Can you ban Lexi?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Say no more.
Can't believe this shit.
All right. So moving forward, reading off the jokes that got 3 reactions or more. First one comes from Kyle Yankowski, and Kyle said, 2 tards, 1 slide. That would be fun. I would watch that. That seems enjoyable. All right, and next up, move a little bit closer to the mic. We have one from Jacob Offender D. Legal. And he said, I will say it does look like she got more cleavage than money. Okay. That was not a joke for the concept, but...
Yeah, good job, Offender. What the fuck, dude?
Just out here offended. Joffrey Warren Featherstone said, I can't stand it. And
it's just like 2 people in a wheelchair talking about shit they hate.
Yeah, shit they can't stand. Yeah.
I love it.
Next one comes from Phil Lombardo, and Phil said, 2 girls, 1 chair. Nice. Next we have Jacob Offender D. Legal. And Jacob Offender D. Legal said, Helping Hands, and it's about a guy with no hands who only talks to people with hands. I'll give that a hand, eh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next comes from Mr. Kyle Yamkowski, and he said, the Naked Leap Pod. Are the physically disabled leaping?
Yeah, dude. What the fuck are you talking about?
I still like it, but
He tried.
let's see. Next up, Phil Lombardo with the Joe Rogan Experience. As we know from this gentleman right here, short, also not a physical disability.
Well, disadvantage maybe, but not disability.
It's not disadvantage to you if you're closer to the feet.
Yes, that's why I was made short. God made me short so I'd be closer to your toes.
Next, from Kyle Yamkowski, Kyle said, "No shit cast with people who use colostomy bags." Next, we have Jake Coulter, and Jake said, "Without dis-ability."
Okay.
Yeah.
Dissing, joking. Okay.
Next, we have A to the K, Alex Krieg, and he said, "Pointless with Helen Keller." All right. Next, we have Lexi Nicole Lego, and she said, "Tism Town, brought to you by Tylenol."
Yeah,
bad.
whatever, Lexi.
Next, we have from Kyle Yamkowski, "Four-finger throat punch."
Okay.
Now we have Phil Lombardo with the MOLE pod, in parentheses, maybe our last episode. That one deserved more reacts than it got. I'm glad it got enough to be said. From Brian Becker, he said, "Tard talk." Short, simple.
Oh, man, I like that.
Yeah. Next we have April Burke with "Sit Happens."
Ooh.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
All right. Now we
Yo,
have
could you imagine like a Michael Lair, Fiona Cali
Cole
podcast?
Burner. Yeah.
Fuck Cole. Michael Lair. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Cole. But like having them have a sitcom,
Ho 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 ho.
that'd be great.
That's unironically a really good idea for a sitcom. Just like a bunch of wheelchaired motherfuckers just wheeling around, getting into wacky hijinks.
Yeah. I'd watch.
Yep. Next we have Jace Homeland, and he said, "Freaks off the leash." From Joffrey Warren Featherstone, he said, "Who's running the pod?" No one.
I would say Brenda Brown.
Next, from Clarence Ray Ash, he said, "Handicappin'." And next we have Lexi Nicole Lego with "Comedy Writers Guild, LOL." Thank you, Lexi.
Yeah, ban that bitch.
Banned. Yeah, I'm banning her right now. Banned. All right, she's banned. All right. All right. And one more from Kimberly Frederico. I don't know if she's just complaining or if this is a name. She just said, "This is retarded."
Yeah, actually, she's complaining because I saw a couple comments from her where, yeah, because right underneath it says Facebook is retarded, but apparently she can't comment on here. But I don't get that because we're reading her comments. So
Yeah.
how are you not able to comment on here? But that'd be a great name. Unironically, she did a good one. "This is retarded" would be a good podcast name.
She also said, while we were still rolling the waiting room, that she is high as shit tonight, so that might be a factor as well.
Oh, okay. Actually, this joke concept was brought up in my mind. It wasn't given to me, but by Cole Burner, because he was talking about something about like him creating a podcast or something. And I was like, damn, what would a name for his podcast be? So I was trying to help him out with like some creative ideas. I don't know if he's planning on starting a podcast. I think he was just talking shit. But yeah, fuck it. Why not? Toss it in there as a joke concept.
Yeah. Well, that was the last one, and we do have a very clear winner.
Okay.
So, tonight's winner for the first concept with a total of 8 reactions was Sit Happens, and that was from April Burke.
Ooh, okay.
Check,
April Burke.
Yep, check your messages. You have a link.
And fun fact, next week, our special guest, April Burke.
You don't say.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's fun. We'll test her ability to get on the live right now.
Yeah, let's see if we're gonna have any issues. So guys, that brings us to what this podcast is all about. Let's talk about the second joke concept of the night. So, as you guys see, we had Nikki tonight. We are having April next week. Correct? That is next week, right? All right. I was right. We had Kayla last week. Then we're going to skip a week. We're going to have a dude. Then we're going to have another female the next week. Then we're going to skip a week. We have a dude. Then we're going to have another female. So, Comedy Writers Guild is doing more for women than feminism. Okay.
Yeah.
So, that being said, it's going to be a heavy female episode. The second joke concept of the night is best way to calm a woman down. All right. April, welcome to the show.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Good. Did you think you were going to make it on tonight?
Not to be sound cocky, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear. Oh, actually, let me show a little something. April hooked your boy up with a great DVD. You see that? So I can't show you the back of the DVD because of the content that is on the picture, and I don't want to get banned. But this is a Beetlejuice uncensored. I looked it up. They said there's only 800. I know it's a large number, but between 800 and 10,000 copies. And your boy happens to be the owner of a mint condition copy. Oh, it's not. It's
damn. All right, yeah, that was us getting banned. 1 second, guys. We're gonna get it back up here. Hate it when that shit happens. All right.
Welcome.
And
Yeah.
we're back.
all right. Hopefully we didn't go out.
No, we went out. For about 10, 15 seconds, yeah.
Sorry, April.
That's okay.
We're back.
Yep, we're back.
Okay, let me show it again. Hold on. You guys got to see this. This fucking movie was given to me by April, and we watched it in the Comedy Writers Guild Discord. It was fucking wild. And for those of you that don't know, I'm a huge fan of Beetlejuice. I just think he's such a character. And yeah, I saw a little bit more Beetlejuice than I would like to see. But honestly, I liked seeing it. It was wild. Thank you again for sending that to me. There's
You're welcome.
only 800 to 10,000 copies made, and considering it was made in like 2001, I believe, I think it said, who knows how many people even still have copies. So I'm so grateful to have that.
No problem. I'm glad it serves a purpose. It is funny though.
Oh, it was hilarious. Very immature as expected, but it was funny. And that copy was handed to you directly from Beetlejuice himself, correct?
Yeah. Yes. During my time on the Howard Stern show, yeah.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
And we got into it a little bit before, but is that like a lot of your career was the Howard Stern show or no?
That's what kicked off my career, really. Before I even got on a professional stage, I was on Howard, and he promoted my first show, which sold out.
And how does that happen? How does one find themselves before like becoming a well-known comic on the Howard Stern show?
I was hanging out with High Pitch Eric, and Howard wanted to know what woman in her right mind would hang out with High Pitch Eric.
Well, I mean, you weren't hanging out with like Gary the Retard or Beetlejuice,
No,
so High Pitch Eric would be the best choice, honestly.
that's what I would think.
Yeah.
He thought he wanted to be my boyfriend, but I couldn't do it.
No?
No, and that's why he ended our friendship, because he loved me too much, he said.
Oh, what a cuck.
Yep.
Oh my god. Are there any like memorable experiences that like really stand out to you from the Howard Stern show?
I would say during my episode, Ass Napkin Ed, another friend of mine, Whackpacker, he called in and it became like a love triangle, but High Pitch Eric called it a love trice.
That's fucking great. I hope you're not offended that I'm like asking you a bunch of Howard Stern stuff. Like,
No,
because
not
I'm not interested in Howard as a person, to be honest. I'm interested in you as a person. But how often do you get to speak to a person that's been on that large of a show? That's crazy.
I know. And like when you're in there, you don't even realize you're talking in front of 20 million people. It's just intimate. It's very intimate. Everybody's pretty close together.
And around what time was that, year-wise?
It was the end of 2016, and I was on the best of 2016 from that interview.
No shit.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, 2000. So that was Sirius. That was on Sirius satellite.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So that wasn't back in like his like FM days.
No, no, and he didn't ask to see my tits or anything, so that was that was good.
Surprisingly.
Right?
Yeah, right?
So let's see your tits.
Yeah. Well, now you're on the Comedy Writers Guild. Okay.
Oh shit.
Travis is gay, everybody.
Yeah, I'm gay for not getting banned from social media.
Fuck it. Let's get banned. Show those tits. Nah, we're more interested in feet over here at the Comedy Writers Guild.
I know. I even painted my toenails fresh.
Oh shit. Oh. Guys, we're gonna cut. We gotta take a quick commercial break.
He is so much more interested in that than the titties.
Yeah.
I know.
So this commercial break is brought to you by none other than Beetlejuice. Travis, roll the footage.
Rolling.
The footage. All right. No, Travis is doing something. God damn it.
I was checking to see if I had like footage of literally anything queued up on OBS.
Nah, we'll save the feet. I feel defeated. But anyway,
Well, do you have a foot fetish? Because like the first thing you ever jerked off to was a sock. Like I think that's maybe where it all comes from.
I don't know. Where do you think a foot fetish does come from?
Yeah, I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of.
The feet. Fucking
You make
duh.
a point. You make a valid point. Now, I have theories, but I don't know. But to answer your question, I think I do not have a foot fetish.
I almost spit up my drink.
Almost made him choke.
I personally think I don't. That's why I play into the bit. But the bit also involves me looking up feet, which is giving me more of a foot fetish.
Ah.
Do I need to read our conversation we had about this last week?
No, we could talk about that. So, guys, Travis is gay, and he can't distinguish between what is an attractive foot and what isn't an attractive foot. And I feel like common sense.
I'm not going to go through all the messages, but I just want to see I want the people to see what Harmon has been sending me.
Right. Okay, let's give them context now. Right? So Travis is telling me as soon as we get off the episode, he's like, yeah, you know what? I'm pretty sure I'm gay. No, he didn't say that. Let's talk for real. He was like, I can't distinguish between what's an attractive foot and what isn't, because you were saying that when we did the thing on the podcast to where you had to look up women's feet and I had to guess who they were, right? That you thought, who did you think?
Rosario Dawson.
Rosario Dawson. Yeah. You thought that she had very attractive feet. And I was like, no.
No, I said that this is probably what an attractive foot looks like.
Okay. Right. So then I proceeded after we got off. I was like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to scroll my fucking phone because a guy who doesn't have a foot fetish apparently just has an algorithm that feeds him feet. And I'm going to find the first 4 that I find and I'm going to send them to you. So I found them rather quickly for a guy who doesn't have a foot fetish. And I sent them to him and he was like, I can't tell the difference. They just look like feet to me. And I'm like, bro, clearly this one's more attractive than this one. And I was like, it's like an attractive face, dude. Like you can tell who has an attractive face and who doesn't. He was like, well, I'd rather fuck a face. I don't want to fuck a foot. And I was like, okay, well, you can tell what's an attractive dog and what's not an attractive dog. Travis, do you want to fuck a dog?
I'm not the one saying there's attractive dogs.
Travis said he would fuck a chihuahua. He would use it as a fleshlight over a mastiff. And might I add, he said a black mastiff. Is he racist?
Wow, that's racist.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Travis is gay. He'd rather fuck dogs. He can't tell what attractive feet are.
And racist.
And he's racist.
Racist.
Yeah.
Don't forget about the racist. Sorry, April.
That's all right.
Yeah, I kind of took time away from you.
We were sitting on that a while. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah. I had to get that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's actually kind of good that happened too, because I want to dive deep with you next week for a half hour.
Yes.
So you just let me and Travis like battle it out right now, and I appreciate you for that. But we still have time, so I'm gonna keep on going. Besides Howard Stern, like what?
Of course, as soon as he lets you talk, he fucking freezes.
Right, and then it freezes.
The disrespect, my God.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, he's back.
Besides Howard Stern, what's like something that you're proud of that's happened in your comedy career?
I would say producing my first show. I was proud of that. Yeah, and I donate whenever I produce shows. I donate a portion of the proceeds to charity. My production company is called Healing with Laughter Productions.
Okay, sweet. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cool. Now, do you produce often?
Not very often. I perform more than I produce.
Okay, but you got a chance to produce a few times.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I produced and performed like in the same show.
Right, kind of like Kayla, the chick that was on last week.
Yes, I love her.
Oh, she's great.
Yeah,
I love her attitude. It's fucking awesome.
It is. It really is.
Because she's always calling motherfuckers out, and I love that.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. So you got to produce. So yeah, that's dope.
And that was the first time my dad in my whole entire life told me that he was proud of me.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know whether or not to say fuck yeah.
Yeah. I don't know whether to be happy for you about that or not.
Well, some people's parents don't tell them at all, so I take that as a blessing.
True.
There you go. Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah. Oh. That's what's up. Is your dad a comedy fan?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Yes.
That's probably what it was. He was like, God damn it, now she's finally doing something that I want her to do.
I know. He was laughing his ass off, and I was telling some pretty dirty shit up there.
Were you saying shit about him?
I did. I think I made one joke about him. Can't remember what it was.
Okay. Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we are going to get off here now. Thank you for being a part of the show, and thank you for always always sharing stuff with Comedy Writers Guild and all that. And I'm glad to have you on and a part of it.
I'm glad to be here, and I'll see you next week.
Yes, Guys, look forward to it next week. She will be on here as our special guest. We'll get to dive deep and learn more about April.
Bye, guys.
Hell yeah.
See ya.
See ya.
All right, Travis, you fucking racist dog, fucking gay fuck.
Go off.
Guys, I love Travis. I'm just kidding. Okay?
Alleged me. Please unlock his closet.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up back there.
Sorry, damn it.
Yeah. So let's get into it. The second joke concept of the night. Best way to calm a woman down.
Oh boy. All right, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna need to use these once Harmon's wife finds out we're having 3 females in a row. All right, so first one comes from Isaiah Ashworth, and Isaiah said, "Calm a woman down. Is that a trick question?" It might be. It might
Yeah.
be. From Amanda Burns, she said, "A lobotomy. Those seemed to work well back in the day." Yeah, she's on to something.
Yeah. Back in the day, a swift backhand worked pretty well too.
Oh yeah, I think they were doing that shit in like coffee commercials. Next comes from Ben Faust, and Ben said, asking if she's sure about that for every response. Yeah, women love to know that you're giving them that kind of space. It's called reassurance. That's why you gotta ask if they're sure about that.
Mhm.
From Brian Lewis, if you fake your own death, she'll calm down. Probably.
It's funny coming from Brian. I don't know why. Like, I feel like he's done that before. And then he'll come back a week later. Did you calm down?
Yeah.
I got my spinny hat. Did you calm down?
I'm not sure if Brian knows this is a comedy podcast. He might just be like answering truthfully to every joke concept.
Yeah. That's his form of autism.
Yeah. From Joffrey Warren Featherstone, Joffrey said, best way to get her to calm down is to fix something, like my attitude.
Don't be giving her that. She needs to fix hers.
Yeah, it's a slippery slope. From Phil Lombardo, Phil said, ask her politely, but smile, like Willem Dafoe.
I'm laughing at Travis, not you, Phil.
From Kimberly Frederico. Oh wait, hang on. She was mentioning how I've been pronouncing her last name wrong. From Kimberly. No, I was pronouncing it right. Frederico. She said, I quit. This podcast is retarded. 4 reactions. Thank you, Kim. Very cool.
Travis, also do me a favor. Find out who liked those comments and fucking ban them.
Gotcha. All right. Next is from Dan Zilla Drums, one of the people who just liked that comment and is now banned. Dan Zilla Drums said, look at her sternly in the face and say, you're acting just like your mother right now, and then lightly nod at your 3/4 empty drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw a meme kind of like that. It was like, to calm a woman down, just tell her that she's acting just like your ex.
Oof.
So I tried it out. It works.
Yeah, might be a compliment. I was definitely the problem in that relationship. Next, we have Joffrey Warren Featherstone, and Joffrey said, tell her to shut the fuck up and sit on my face already.
Amen, brother.
That there's a real solution there. Next comes from A to the K, and AK said, tell her that you forgive her for having emotions. I'm not sure I can. I need to reach deep for that one. All right, and Harmon is he's on Frozen
I'm
now.
back.
Okay.
Yeah. AK, don't be weak. You don't forgive her for shit.
All right, next comes from Mike Betancourt. And Mike said, make her think it was her idea.
Oh, gaslighting. Yep. I like it.
Yeah. Next we have Atiba Morales. And Atiba said, best way to calm a woman down? Duct tape. Duct tape.
Mm-hmm.
And next we have Kyle Yemkowski, and he said, give her a back rub and then try to stick it in. Kyle! That is not very no nut of you.
Yo, your reaction was fucking great. I can't wait to clip that. That was so fucking good.
Jesus. I just wasn't. That's another one. You just wouldn't expect that from Kyle.
Guys, go back and replay that. He was like, give her a back rub and then try to stick it. Kyle. Oh, that was great.
Yeah. By the way, the process of giving a back rub and sticking it in, also known as naked leapfrog.
Yeah.
All right, next we have Ben Faust, and he said, Ben Faust said, asking if it's that time of the month. And next we have Dan Zilla Drums, and Dan said, this isn't a premise. Travis is in trouble. Real advice only.
Dan, shut the fuck up. All right. You know what? I do have to say, though, okay? As much as Travis fucks dogs and is gay and is racist, right? He's been doing you guys justice with how he's delivering your jokes, because his little mannerisms and the way he's delivering it is really making you guys funny. Honestly, I don't even think you guys are funny. I think a lot of this shit is fucking retarded, and Travis is the one who's funny. Best co-host in the world, please proceed.
All good, all good. But I don't know, maybe I shouldn't. I'm just gonna read these jokes the way that I feel like they would have said them themselves. Kyle Yemkowski says, no, we're not doing that. It's gonna take all my clothes off. But Kyle Yemkowski said, I would tell you if I didn't scroll off of where I had it. Kyle Yemkowski said, probably via a roofie. And next we have Mag Ed. And Mag said, listen first, stay calm, and acknowledge her feelings. Then ask for some head.
Okay. He lost us in the first half.
Got us back. Andy Dellinger said, explain in detail why she's wrong.
Yep.
You gotta come with facts. You do. Women fucking love facts.
Yes. If women are known for anything, it's really loving facts.
Yeah.
If you present them to a woman, they will automatically be like, you know what? I lost my shit. I apologize. I take personal accountability and responsibility for my actions. Thank you for the facts.
Oh, yeah.
And there's always the back of the hand if that doesn't work.
Clarence Ray Ash said, tell her that she's acting like her mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. From Jacob D. Legal. Jacob said, the best way to calm a woman down is to avoid her completely. Fucking facts, dude.
That's it.
Winner. Next, we have, I don't even know what this is in reference to, but Lexi Nicole Lego said, ban her. Sure. Yeah. Ben Foos said, start with, listen, you beautiful bitch. Let me hit you with some knowledge. But again, we're approaching the women with facts and knowledge.
just smacks her in the head with a fucking book.
Yep. From Isaiah Ashworth. Isaiah said, chloroform.
Mhm.
Yeah, do what you got to do. And that was it.
Okay. Wow, very prolific chat tonight.
And prolific reacts. I'm actually pretty damn proud of this chat this evening.
Good job.
So I just refreshed to see if we have a clearer winner, and Kim is still in there going off. I did say Frederico. What other type of way is there to say Frederico? Federico. Okay, hope you're happy. All right. Scrolling back down, there is a lot to go through. But we ought to have a clear winner. If not, well, there's a three-way tie, and two of them are the same person.
Okay.
Let's see if that stands.
It's not Pickle Rick, I'll tell you that much.
No, because he abandoned us.
Wasn't funny enough. Fuck him.
Meh. Okay, yeah, no, it still stands. So three-way tie for first place. The first winning joke was probably via a roofie, and that was from Kyle Yemkowski. The second winning joke, let me scroll back up to it, was tell her that you forgive her for having emotions, and that was AK. And the third winning joke, which breaks the tie, was give her a back rub, then try to stick it in. And that was Kyle Yemkowski. Kyle, stand by. You are getting a link.
Good job, Kyle. Well deserved. Even though Travis is the one that made it even funnier.
What can I say except you're welcome and copyright strike?
Nah, you didn't sing it like him. All right. Third joke concept of the night. Best occupation for a woman.
Surely it'll have nothing to do with the kitchen.
No.
And there he is.
Hey.
What a backdrop.
Yes.
Whoa. What's up, guys?
Yo.
Quite a lot.
From back rubs to backdrops.
Yeah. What's up?
You want to talk about your podcast a little bit?
Yeah, dude. Tomorrow we're filming an episode with Mr. Mike J. Davis.
Ooh. Gay Mike.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. That's gonna be a fun one.
I think he's looking a little bit more forward to it.
Well, might just have to give him a back rub.
Stick it in.
And stick it in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now Mike's fucking awesome, man.
Fuck
he's
yeah.
he's always been great. We mentioned that he's gay a lot. It is a lot of his identity. But there's a lot more to him than his anus.
True. This is very true.
Yeah.
He also I actually attended one of his AA meetings, or he hosted, which was very cool experience. It was nice.
What was it, virtual?
Yeah, it was online. It was pretty dope,
Yeah.
just connecting, meeting new people.
As
Good
a person who's been in AA, I was in AA for the first 2 years of my sobriety. You would definitely vibe with AA.
I just love connecting with people, you know?
So
Jordan's
good.
favorite thing he says is the opposite of addiction is connection. And I'm just like, well, what happens when we get people addicted to connection?
Then that's how you get AA.
So you get naked leapfrog.
Yeah, naked leapfrog parties.
They about to get a dick, son.
Addicted.
That's funny. It's like human centipede style, but with penises.
That's that kind of porn Travis watches, isn't it?
All right, I have to I want to talk about something with you. Okay?
Okay, I'm game.
I don't know how you're going to feel about it.
Let me grab my positivity first.
Thank you. I don't even mine's all the way over there. I don't feel like reaching it. I was lighting incense and I had nowhere to put my incense, so I put it in my cup and like let it anyway. So I want to talk about and I want to tread lightly on some folks that you have on your podcast.
Okay,
Is that okay? Is that welcome?
I'm game for whatever.
You're like, I don't know what the fuck you're going to say. Sure. I have a thing with folks that like to use a lot of you statements and not me statements. You get what I'm saying? So, like, somebody who, if you ask me a question and I'm seeming holier than thou, and I say, you should do this and you should do that, and not me. I'm not saying like, hey, I benefited from this. This is the route that I took and I got here. But instead, I'm telling you, well, if one wants to find inner peace, then you must. It's like, I don't know, man. It kind of turns me off a little bit.
Makes sense. Yeah, because I mean, everybody's journey is personal to their own experience on this earth. So it's like you can't tell anybody what to do. Everybody has free will, you know?
Mhm.
And it's like the whole thing behind that is to share your experience, what you use to help you.
Yeah. Like I'll use a person who's like kind of famous for it, and he's a great dude, right? And I'm not saying anything bad about any guest that you had on, and I've watched multiple episodes now that you've had, and I've gotten something out of all of them, right? So like somebody who's famous for doing it is Alan Watts, right? And Alan Watts is great. He's a great figure. I sometimes listen to him while going to bed. It's either like between him or Terrence McKenna. And Terrence McKenna just talks more about his experience, and Alan Watts kind of like shoves his philosophies down your throat, right? And he talks about how one has to do this and you have to do that, not this is what I did. So it like turns me off. That's why 99% of the time I listen to Terrence McKenna.
Right. Well, yeah, because nobody wants to be told what to do. Like somebody comes at you saying, "Hey, you need to do this." You're like, "Fuck out of here! What are you talking about? I need to do something."
Yeah. And honestly, I'm the type of person, you tell me I need to do this, you could bet money that I'm going to do the exact opposite.
Oh, same.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm a trail setter, not a trailblazer. You know what I mean? I don't even know if that made sense. Travis, if you could if you could just delete that part. I blaze my own trail.
You do not go with the flow, you create the flow.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It just comes off a little douchey, and it makes it seem like you know something that other people don't. And really, nobody fucking knows a fucking thing. And that's why you have to remain completely open-minded about everything.
Right, you know, somebody comes at you saying you need to do this. Well, you just turn around, and spread cheeks, and show them your asshole because my dick don't work. Let's go.
What the fuck?
Oh god.
Yo, Kyle, you need to go rub one out, dude.
Blast a
Didn't
fucking
you just
hole
hear
through
what
the
I
ceiling.
said?
Oh, is that why you're fucking abstaining because your dick doesn't work?
No, that was a lie.
Oh.
It works just fine.
If one's cock doesn't work, then you cannot come.
Hey, if you don't use it, you still keep it because I can pee just fine.
You're proof of that. You're proof of, dude. You're gonna be so ashamed the next time you come, dude.
I feel like dust is just gonna come out at this point, or it's gonna be
No.
very uneventful, just like a little.
No.
No, you're gonna blast a hole through the ceiling. You're like, people are gonna show up at your door, man.
I don't know, guys. It's very personal, but I kind of want to know the size of Kyle's next load.
Well, when it goes off, I'll let you know, and it'll probably be when I sound like Helen Keller trying to scream.
Like no sound will come out, but a lot of ejaculate. Yeah.
There'll be both. There will be
Guys,
blood.
Guys, there will be blood. Jesus Christ. Guys, if you are as curious as I am, let us know in the chat. Do you guys want to know how large Kyle's load is? What if we had that as like a episode, right? It's like, how large is his load, right? And you're just on screen like, hold on, give me a second, guys.
Jeez. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, you get camera shy, you get pee shy.
Well, I'm getting better at it, I did get locked in. Like, you never go to a bathroom stall, just take a peek over and be like, nice dick, homie.
No, I don't. But I feel like that's where somebody would go. Imagine somebody's like goal in life. They have to get better at not being pee shy. So they just go to every public restroom they can. They just start like restroom hopping. It's just like, I got to get over this fear, man.
You got to face your fears. Be like Batman, pisses somebody's ass. Boom.
What?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude.
Me either. It works out.
I don't know what Batman you were watching, dude.
Well, there was a couple naked ladies in it, so I'm not sure.
But I do agree with my statement that I said earlier. You need to bust a nut, dude. It's getting too built up.
Well, sometimes I like to just hide in the walk-in, pull my nuts out, and give people the bat wing.
Oh, that is from that movie. What is it?
Waiting.
Waiting. So that was relevant. That was the first relevant joke you've made tonight.
Cool. Yeah.
Batman. I never saw that one.
You never saw Batman?
Oh. Now I was making a reference with the bat wing. See, if you would have made a reference with the bat wing when you said Batman, I feel like it would have landed harder.
Sometimes you just gotta give a chick a Russian flashbang. You know what I'm saying? Just pop right in the ears and then come in their eyes so they can't see.
I never heard of a Russian flashbang. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but I am curious about the load. Not gonna lie.
Well,
maybe I'll do my own research. If I could abstain somehow from touching myself in a 24-hour period.
I mean, now's the time. It's getting cooler. People aren't wearing sandals as much.
True. Very true. I love when the warm weather comes out. You just flip-flopping it up.
Well, you tend to loosen up, even your balls too. Like,
yeah, they do drop a little bit. Yep. Once my balls started dropping, I know them chicks gonna be flip-flopping. That's what we say in my homeland.
In your homeland.
Yep.
Watch out for the chanclas.
So one of you guys, you said Thursday you're gonna have Mike on, and that episode drops on Tuesday, correct?
We're gonna have them on tomorrow. It should drop on
Oh,
Tuesday, and then on Tuesday, as long as everything works out, we have Jam Fox coming on.
oh, sweet,
Oh, yeah.
So that'll be a fun one.
sweet. Yeah, she seems cool.
Yeah, it'll be a good
Um,
time.
what do you call it? What was I gonna say? So, with your podcast, you guys do a live event for the pre-recording. Is that how it works?
Honestly, our lives, we just kind of wing it. If we're like, let's do a live, we'll just freaking do it.
Oh, so your lives are live.
Yeah.
So your live with Speed Bump was live?
Yeah.
Why was I thinking that was a pre-recording? I don't know. I'm retarded sometimes, dude. Proof of it right there.
Well, the thing about that is Mike slept when we were supposed to film. He fell asleep because he had work early the next morning, so we didn't get to film his episode. So we had to spitball and be like, let's just drop a live one.
Okay. Yeah, no, that works. Now, because you had me thinking about that with the Comedy Writers Guild. I was like, what if we created a chat like they did with Speed Bump and people could just comment in the chat? But then I started thinking about it. If you're going live and you also have a chat where people have to exit out of the live to go to the chat, it's just too much. But
Right.
I thought you guys were on to something, but nope, I wasn't. It was my fault, not yours. It was my fault.
Well, we just gotta create the flow, not go with the flow.
That's, don't tell me what to do.
Even if it's piss.
I already told you. Now I'm not going with the flow and I'm taking a shit.
Well, two tards and one streak down the slide.
That was a good one. I like that one. All right, Kyle. Well, let everybody know where they can catch you on Tuesdays and when you go live and where they can follow you.
Tuesdays, we will be on the Higher Consciousness, Lower Standards podcast. And you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and I dabble a little bit on TikTok with some handpan drums, crystal bowls.
Mm-hmm. And you can follow him on those at Kyle Yankowski. But they also, Jordan has the YouTube for the actual podcast. So search the actual podcast on YouTube, and he also has it on TikTok as well.
Yeah, on TikTok it's called the HCLS.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Abbreviated.
Yes, sir. Well, Kyle, you're the fucking man, dude. I hope you weren't offended by me talking about that.
Me? What?
Okay.
I don't get offended. Come on now.
Oh yeah, that's offender's job. I forgot.
Yeah.
I mean, my bad. But dude, we love you so much. Thank you.
I love you guys too. Writers Guild, fuck bitches, get funny.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
All right. Love you, man.
Love y'all. Peace.
Peace.
That was a fun time with Kyle Yankowski. Everybody, I feel like everybody's already friends with him. He is such a positive guy, always bringing positivity to the room. He's kept me from punching a few motherfuckers in the teeth in the chat before. He's good for that.
Yeah.
And now let's get back to what we're good at with the joke concepts. Third joke concept of the night. Best occupation for a woman.
Oh, let's find out. Let's see. First one comes from a name that I haven't read before that also has a blue check mark next to it. Jamie Tucker. Jamie said, "People who use bidets are like people who are vegan. They will definitely tell you." Well, that wasn't a joke for the concept, but people liked it. All right, next we have...
If I had a bidet, I would be talking about it. Honestly, I would get a sponsor for the show that was like a bidet company. That's how much I would like a bidet.
Yeah, hit us up.
But I'm not gay. All right, I'm not vegan. Okay.
Yeah, I'll broadcast live from the toilet, just bideting myself the whole 3 hours.
Hell yeah.
Just pay
We'll
me.
make a bidet out of it.
Oh yeah. All right, next comes from Dan Zilla Drums, and Dan said, "I've been telling him that I hope when it happens, it's super underwhelming." Yeah, that wasn't a joke for the concept either, but I think I know what that was in reference to.
Yeah. That is so Dan, dude.
Yeah.
Yo, I hope when you come, it fucking sucks.
All right. Next comes from the first actual joke for the concept comes from Atiba Morales, and he says, "Best occupation for a woman? Question mark. Marrying up." Facts.
Facts.
Next comes from Alex Krieg, aka said, "Ben Shapiro voice deepener."
Yo.
Do you have a source for that? Debate me. Next comes from, once again, Atiba Morales, and he said, "Best occupation for a woman? Question mark. Becoming trans, because now that she's a man, the sky's the limit."
Also, fun fact, best occupation for a trans male lady.
Yeah.
Male lady.
Yep. And next comes from Kimberly Frederico. I don't think this is a joke for the concept either. I'm gonna read it anyway. "You know what turns me off? Dudes that don't like getting their dick sucked." I don't imagine that there are any men that turn her off then.
Yeah.
Let's see. I feel like everyone.
Even trans like their dick sucked.
Yeah. Yeah, no one doesn't like getting their dick. If you got a dick, you like getting it sucked. That's facts. That's part of what having a dick is. Anyway, next comes from Dan Zilla Drums, and Dan said, "Female space person."
Not even an astronaut.
Next comes from also Dan Zilla Drums, and he said, "Whimsical candy maker." Yeah. Basically, all women are just kind of like little angry Oompa Loompas anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Next comes from Jamie Tucker. Jamie said, "Y'all's facial hair configurations deserve their own pod." Thank you. This is actually stage 1 of my winter beard.
Who was that?
Jamie Tucker.
Okay. Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you.
I think.
Ben Faust, he said, "Best occupation? She's the best dick warmer I got." Yeah. And
Keep her.
yeah, Clarence Ray Ash said, "Head nurse." Yeah. More of that. Yeah. All right, and that was all of them. Let me hit a refresh, see if we got a more clear winner. It's not too late to react to jokes, guys.
Now would be the time.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, no, because I already hit refresh. Let's see. We might have like a big tie. Let's see.
Remember, they have to be joke concept related.
Yep. Yeah, I've had to scroll past a few that would have won, but they weren't. Okay. All right. No, we do have a clear winner. So, well, it is a tie, but there's a winner out of it. So the first one with 4 reactions was female space person, and that was Dan Zilla Drums. The next one was head nurse, and that was from Clarence Ray Ash. And then the final joke, which breaks the tie with a total of 4 reactions, was whimsical candy maker, and that was Dan Zilla Drums. Stand by for the link.
All right. Drummer Dan.
All right.
Yeah. And if you guys are liking this podcast, make sure to share it with all of your friends, preferably your funny friends.
Maybe your unfunny friends will roast them in the chat.
Yeah, bring them over. You got somebody you don't like, invite them over. We'll roast them in the chat.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm going to crack me a cold one.
Sounds refreshing.
Little ASMR while we wait for Dan.
Yeah, he's practicing for his wife's toes later.
Yeah. Oh, let's get down to what this podcast is all about. How could I forget? Fourth joke concept of the night. And this one was the winner from last week, Mr. Atiba Morales, or that's how you say that, right? Morales? Morales. He brought this up because we do that once a month where you guys create your own joke concept, and his won. So, if you guys recall, last week's winner was if Epstein Island was a theme park, what kind of rides would they have?
All right, start of jokes. Don't forget to react to them. All right. Come on, Dan. We know you know how to do this.
Come on, Dan.
There he is.
There he is.
Hey, with the shirt and everything.
Hey.
Yeah, how's it going?
Hey, what was that? We were just hearing Optimus Prime?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. What's going on with you, dude?
Not a whole lot. What's up with you?
Not
the worst
much.
interview ever.
That's my impression of the worst interview ever.
I finally got the shirt.
Yeah, dude. Well, didn't you have it last time, but you didn't have it nearby or something like that?
I wasn't on last week, but last week I think like that's when I got it. So
yeah, we're not used to that. We're not used to not having you on.
Yeah, me either. I threw a bunch of shit around the house last week. I was really pissed off. It was a whole thing. I got a lot of holes in the wall to fix. So
I get it.
And ultimately, at the end, you got to fix the holes and try harder.
We're white. We tend to do those kind of things.
Yep, it's also why a lot of us are probably very good at repairing drywall.
Yes.
So as it would be.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't break that lamp though, because as
no.
you know, I love that lamp.
It's really weird because it's like it seems like a rage, like an out of control rage, but I definitely dodge the expensive things.
Yeah, you can definitely. It's like a manufactured out of control rage.
Like it's like shit I was gonna throw away anyway.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of like a helpful cleaning process.
For sure, dude. I just grab all the objects that I know I'm gonna get rid of, and I throw them at my fiance. All things that I know eventually I'm gonna get rid of.
See,
a little game of catch.
That's kind of the difference between men and women, ain't it? Like when men go into a rage, they start breaking the shit that is easily fixable, replaceable, kind of worthless. Women get mad, they beeline for the fucking PS5.
My fan.
Yeah.
My $30 fan.
Exactly.
I needed that right now.
Women will go out and pop their own tires. Yeah. Yeah. So, what's your take on women, Dan?
Pro, I suppose, right?
I would say novice.
Oh no! I just meant in general. Like, if you're like for or against, I'm pro.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
As far as understanding, I think there's an infinite span number to try to achieve there. It's an unachievable number.
Their brains are definitely smaller though, right?
I'm not, I know I look like a scientist, but I've actually not fully dissected a woman.
Okay. I've done 2. Travis, I think 3, right? Travis?
3.5. One of them kind of got away.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you got to buy some better rope or something. I don't know. Which
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
amateur. That's probably the first one, right?
Yeah, I'm done
Next
with
time you're
Harbor
like, nope.
Freight. Yeah.
Like next time you get the good shit. Don't
Yep.
skip on the rope.
Spare no expense when dissecting a woman. That's what my father always told me.
Yeah. And then get my cigarettes, you little asshole.
Yeah. And then he threw the
Change
shit
you.
that he was going to throw away anyway at me.
He just kept a bowl full of pennies around anytime he got
Yeah.
mad. Just
Exactly. A sock full of, soap.
I don't know why I need to say it. I don't actually like beat holes around my house or anything.
Yeah, you didn't need to say that.
I know. I felt like I did a little bit because I look like that seems like a realistic story. I got the look.
Well,
know?
you're a drummer, dude.
Yes. Yeah, I
We
can
know
take it
you
on
just
the drums.
beat the fuck out of your drums.
Yeah, but now like when I break the drums, then I got to figure out what else to beat. So
Yeah, sure. That's what wives are for.
you'd think, but it doesn't. It's not a good long-term move. You know, I thought about it for a long time, and I was like, and I really I don't think I'm gonna do it. You know,
Good for you.
you know, it doesn't seem like it's a good idea. I don't know.
It
I'm gonna
does in
try
the
it out.
moment.
I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try it out the different way. You know, I'm gonna go that other path and see what happens.
Yeah, just a long, miserable life.
Stupid asshole. That's what my dad would say.
Oh, I wrote a joke this week that I thought you would be proud of.
Oh man, is it why? Is it racist?
No, I wouldn't say race. Let's get into that. Is being Jewish a race or a religion?
Is it because of my nose?
No, not you. Now you're throwing shit. Jewish people would not throw anything, dude. It costs them money. No, but you saw it, and I think you reacted to it. It was something I posted. It's not like anything I'm keeping secret, but no, how I was talking about. I'm ill prepared. But the joke that I had here, I hate that it's always. This was what it was. I'm gonna say it again.
There's nothing scary than somebody saying I'm about to read back something you wrote online. Like, like I just kind of do stuff sometimes and I forget about it. So
Yeah,
hopefully this wasn't
I do it
terrible.
all the time. Yeah,
Let's see what happens.
I hate that it's always Jewish folks trying to argue semantics with me. Don't you know that I'm anti-semantic?
You wrote that.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I thought you were gonna say I wrote that.
No. I wrote that. I was saying I wrote a joke that I thought you would like.
All right. I did like that. That was very good.
Thank you. You write any new jokes lately?
Let me check through my thing here. I put like random stuff in here once in a while.
I wrote this. I don't know where it's gonna go, but just as an idea, I was like, God done fucked up my algorithm by making me so goddamn horny. I don't know where I'm going with that, but I wrote it down as a thought.
Yeah, I don't. This is just a dumb thought. Also, something about like, I don't know 100% if this would help or not, but I think if we dressed up the homeless in pirate clothes, it wouldn't be such a problem.
Oh,
And here's another one. That's really dumb. It says, when I was younger, I thought, fuck. All right. It says, when I was younger, I thought Teletubby was a program where you could confide in fat people.
Yo.
And do you think and this one, I don't know if somebody said this one or not. So if I have just blackmail me with this, it says, do you think the chef on Epstein Island made adult food or just like chicken nuggets and stuff?
I never heard that one.
Well, if it is, I'm sorry.
That's great.
Yeah,
How to tell someone has never done psychedelics. They talk about flying pink elephants.
All right.
Yeah.
There's an idea. Now, these aren't jokes, mind you. These are just ideas. All right. So I have a podcast bit where we talk about the aware narcissist. Okay, so that's what I wrote down. Aware narcissist, and that's pretty much me, just pretty much saying like, you know what? These people that are constantly heart reacting their own content, like these fucking people, I wish I had the balls to come out and be such a narcissist.
Yeah, I stopped doing that last week.
Like, I give them all the credit in the world. I just don't want to out myself as a narcissist, even though I know that I am one. So that's my end scene. That's my idea of like the aware narcissist.
I like it.
Thank you. Travis, you got anything?
Yeah, the last thing I wrote down in my joke book was, and I don't, this is not a complete joke, but I'm probably gonna go somewhere with it. I've been so busy, I forgot to masturbate. That's it.
Yeah. You'd have to be or I'd have to be really busy.
Yeah, that
I also
was
forgot for about like 5 months now.
well, it's so busy. It's like the last joke that I have written down in my book for like 2 months.
Fair enough. But you've been masturbating like a motherfucker. You've been beating that thing raw.
Not really. I've been busy.
Do it right now.
Just all right.
Challenge yourself, fool.
You know what's crazy? I'm
I just hit
I'm
myself on the
always
nuts.
so busy. I'm always so busy because I'm having to catch up on tasks because I'm too busy masturbating.
Yeah.
Yeah. That ever happened to you?
I think I find a good balance. You know, it's all about balance, right? You know,
True.
and I mean, and I guess your priorities lie in that balance of what kind of things sit in the 30 end and what kind of things sit in the 70 end, as far as the percentage of your day. You know.
True.
Let's not glance over the fact that I was just pretending to masturbate and I punched myself in the fucking nuts.
Is that how you finish?
Oh, shit.
It is
Damn.
now.
That's another one I never got. Like the extreme pain. Like that seems like that would make things impossible at some point. You know what I mean?
Isn't that the point though? Edging.
No. I'm talking about like there's people that like just straight like get bam, bam, bam. Like you ever see like get like the heel stomp in the balls and stuff like that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like and like can you imagine? Like I feel like how many times could you do it?
Yeah.
Like
Not
3 or
that
4 times, maybe once. Like,
Yeah, literally busting a nut.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's gonna send you like that's a major like injury that you have to go to the hospital for.
Yeah, that's trauma.
Like, and then like I'm sure they're gonna like maybe like evaluate you for coming in for like so, like well how'd this happen, you know? And you can't think of a reason. You can't even think of it. Try to think of one logical reason how that could happen. Like
I think the nurses know. They're like, oh, this guy is into getting his balls stepped on.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Harmon. Which would you rather? Would you rather get punched in the nuts really, really hard, or would you rather hear the snipping noise again?
Oh God. Punch in the nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, I would take it like once a day versus
To keep it away once a day, getting punched once a day to keep the doctor away. It's like the reverse. It's like the Apple saying. Not that I needed to explain that, but I just did.
Oh, and if Offender's watching and you, I did want to say thanks for the shirt here. That's awesome.
And from me too. Thank you, Offender.
Yeah, I bought mine, Offender. Fuck off.
Oh man, I was just so close about to buy one, and I was like, oh, never mind.
Yeah,
just kidding.
You're like, I saved up all my coins. I didn't throw any coins at my wife for 3 weeks just so I could buy a shirt.
Alas.
You ever think about that though? Change the subject. Quick change the subject.
You
Like
should.
if you fucking work in an office with a bunch of dudes, you're like, oh my God, all these dudes are jerking off all the time.
What kind of office are you working in?
I'm not saying I work in an office.
Not getting anything done.
No, I'm just saying no. That's not what I meant.
Is it the fucking FBI office? The fucking...
Not even working in an
What
office.
you guys doing all day?
Yeah, the FBI office seems like that's what they're doing all day.
We actually don't do shit. We're running Windows 95 in here. It's all been a scam. We haven't updated shit since like fucking like
Yeah.
92.
We just get funding and we jerk off.
You know how all the video footage from everything ever just looks like shit, even though like your fucking camera in your room right now could see in like 4K.
Yeah, they're using our fucking Wi-Fi to map our houses.
They can watch
You
you
know?
jerk off from space, but like a person that's like 3 feet away from like HD cameras always looks like he's fucking like
Yeah. You have to do like an AI rendering of Charlie Kirk's killer. But
yeah.
like,
We just couldn't get it. He was like 3 feet away from the fucking HD camera. Like,
yeah,
whoops.
what the fuck, dude?
Oh, it only smears the face part a bunch, you know. Like,
Guys, can we get our pixelator over here, please? His face is looking too clear.
it's just like some fucking like person with like a 6th grade level of paint, where they just like just smudge. Whoops.
You know how? Yeah.
Here's
it's a
nothing,
smudge.
everybody. Here's nothing. Here's a
You know
really
how like
far
in
away
the paints,
camera.
if you have like the square or whatever, as long as like all the lines are touching, you can click the block and it turns the whole thing a different color. It's just like they're doing that with each pixel.
It's like there's 2,000 people here. Here's one video that everybody sees instantly, and then 4 other videos and nothing else ever, and they all look like shit.
Seems a little fishy to me.
I don't want to say too much, you know.
Nah, I'll let Candace Owens say it all. She's killing the game right now.
Taking one for the Jesus Christ. And that's fucking crazy. Like all these people have like ended up in my algorithm now, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And what's crazier is like then you see like the people that are like really like oh, that's the people that I think they think this guy was. You know, because there's some people that did like what he does, but they're like kind of bad at it and like really shitty to people. And like there's like a totally different like version of that. And like
oh yeah. Like the guys that are coming out and just being blatantly disrespectful.
Yeah. And that was the only thing like that I you know, I noticed from like some of the stuff I saw, like and it's, you know, a smart thing to do. Like if you're like not like getting all heated every single time somebody like says something fucked up to you, you can just kind of keep continuing on, and you always look less insane than a person that's like not able to contain themselves and getting like themselves more worked up over like their own words that they're saying to you. Like,
yeah, it's kind of like once you yell, you lose.
Yeah. And that's hard. Like, and you see it too with like, and I think that's a great skill you probably see with like comedians and stuff when they deal with hecklers and stuff. When you're like, you know, a kid in high school or something, or like even, you know, younger or whatever, and somebody says something like something about your mother or some shit like that, it like burns a fire inside of you that you feel like such a wrong needs to be corrected, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And there's people that I think like in adulthood still have that, and like the tiniest bit of anything, and they just fucking flip out.
Mm-hmm.
And like comedians I've noticed are really good at just like, they're letting the noise go. They're not really even absorbing what the person is saying to them. They already know something they're going to say after the noise has stopped, and then the noise has stopped. And then they just kind of, you know,
yeah.
There's nothing. If you only ever lose if you're like, oh, fuck you. Oh. You know, like,
yeah, he's good at making people just look like retards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I've seen that. Who's that? Like who's the comedian that does that? That does like a lot of like David Lucas. He does a lot of that kind of stuff too. Have you seen some of his like comedy?
Yeah, I've seen some of it.
Like he'll go after people, and for the most part, he doesn't like people will start like talking shit to him, but he's not like standing there getting all like, you know, his demeanor doesn't change from beginning to end. And I like people like that, you know, because that's a level of control, because no matter who you are, there is a point where you start to get like, you motherfucker, I will, you know.
Yeah, he's just thinking about how hungry he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That big old sandwich in the sky.
I don't know. Ever since that Charlie Kirk stuff happened, dude, my algorithm has changed a lot. Like my algorithm now is mostly just Candace Owens' feet.
Yeah. Nice.
That's it. Yeah.
I bet you if you go back far enough, it's probably Oh no, you. I think you posted it. Like it's a literal thing. So
What, her feet?
yeah,
Yeah.
They're not even a
I mean,
joke.
her
This
feet are
is-
real.
she's not stumping around.
No. No, she's not sitting in that chair on purpose.
No offense to any of our pirate listeners.
We don't have homeless people watching this.
Do
We're
we
glad-
not? Our closer is homeless.
Nah, he
Kinda.
lives on a pot farm.
Well, he's staying on a pot farm, but he lives on a bus.
That's a home, dude. Home is where the heart is, and his heart
That's
is
what Jeffrey
in
Dahmer used to say.
CWG.
Fucking a cardboard box can be a fucking home.
Is that you or is that somebody else?
You're like Jeffrey Dahmer. Where the fuck is the heart?
Was that you?
Yeah, I just made that up right now.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Write that shit down, dude. That was good. That's what Jeffrey Dahmer used to say.
No, I'm gonna
God
tell you
damn, I
something right
wish I
now.
thought of that.
I love like people put these like things in their bathrooms, and I think like just adding like a little tagline of like slash Ed Gein at the end of it makes it so much better. Like they'll have some shit that's like whatever the thing is, like, you know, clean faces, clean hands, you know, some shit like that.
I love
Slash
that shit
Ed
too.
Gein.
Dude. Like live, love, lot lizards.
Yeah, there you go.
Like I made this hat. I had to do it because like people put live, love, laugh all the time, and I'm like, that's so fucking gay. I'm gonna think of something better.
Or live,
Eat,
laugh,
pray,
love.
love.
John
Eat,
Wayne
pray, love.
Gacy.
Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy. Oh, that's funny. All right, that's been like 20 minutes.
Awesome.
What's
the joke?
The joke is it's up here. It's the one that won last week. Remember we did the create your own?
Yeah.
And if Epstein Island was a theme park, what kind of rides would they have?
Fucked up. You guys shouldn't joke about that. I don't approve.
I mean, I didn't want to. Travis suggested it. And you know he is the dog fucking gay rapist.
Yeah, that's
Racist.
fucked up.
Racist, sorry.
Allegedly.
Thank you.
Yes.
The dog's consent.
Yes.
All right. Well,
All
good luck with that. And hopefully people are doing the things to the jokes and the stuff and all the stuff. Love y'all.
I hope so. Love you,
Have a good
man.
one.
Later,
Peace.
dude.
Peace.
That was Dan Stinson, everybody. Go follow him on TikTok at
Danzilla Drums, probably.
Danzilla Drums. I couldn't remember the Zilla part. Danzilla Drums on TikTok. All right. Last joke concept of the night. I just read it off. That was the wrong button. If Epstein Island was a theme park, what kind of rides would they have? I'm retarded right now.
All good. First up is Phil Lombardo, and Phil said, MySpace Mountain.
Okay.
It'd be fun. Next we have AK, and AK said, the perpetual merry-go-round until you sign an NDA. That one deserved more reacts than it got. Next we have Kyle Yankowski with Uncle Laser Tag.
Oh, don't bring Uncle Laser into this. He wasn't on Epstein Island.
No, he's too poor.
Yeah.
Next we have Joffrey Warren Featherstone with Humper Cars.
Okay.
I like that.
Did you see that? Maybe it was a meme or something, but it said if you want to get Trump to admit to being on the Epstein Island, just tell him he wasn't rich enough to be on Epstein Island.
Yeah, that would be fun, but he was definitely there. He was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course he was there.
Yeah.
I mean, if not, we would have the Epstein files. But I'm just saying, I thought that was funny, like reverse psychology on somebody who wouldn't understand it's reverse psychology and has such an ego that they just be like, oh, I was rich enough. I was actually there. That's how rich I was.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember during the Comedy Central roast of Donald Trump, the one thing that no one was allowed to joke about was the amount of money that Donald Trump actually had, because in comparison to most billionaires, he's not that rich. Most of his businesses fail on their ass.
Yeah, I don't even think he was a billionaire at the time.
He might not have been.
No, I don't think he was. It may be like 800 million, which is about 800 million more than I have. But at
Yeah.
the same time, why not hate on him? And then, if you remember correctly, I didn't know that stipulation. But if you remember correctly, during that roast, he made a joke at the end and he said, "What do Donald Trump's hair and a dead raccoon have in common? A dead raccoon doesn't have $3 billion fucking dollars in the bank."
Hmm.
So supposedly that was him saying he had $3 billion. Doubt it.
Yeah. He might now, but that's only due to the inflation that he caused.
Yeah.
All right. So next we have Amanda Burns, and Amanda said, "The mirror maze, but Stephen Hawking is always behind you, watching." I see you now, you son of a bitch. All right. Next we have AK, and AK said, "I just set off the smoke alarm in my building." Thank you, AK. Very cool. Next we have Isaiah Ashworth, and Isaiah said, "Pirates of the Kids I've been in."
That's a thinker. I like that.
Yo ho ho. Yeah, I'm gonna say it again, pronounced like it probably should have been. Pirates of the Kids I've been in.
That's great.
Arg. Next we have Ben Faust, and he said, "The water gun game, but it's just old dudes pissing into glory holes."
This makes me regret doing this joke.
Yep. Honestly, though, if you subtract kids from the equation, that would actually be a pretty fun game. All right, so next is Phil Lombardo, and Phil said, the one where you spin and stick to the wall, but if you never touch the wall the whole time, you get to go home."
Okay, that was a elaborate road to almost nowhere.
This one isn't an elaborate road at all, but it goes somewhere. Next we have Joffrey Warren Featherstone, and he said, "Cockring toss." And next we have Lexi Nicole Lego, and Lexi said, "Jeffrey's jizz tank, Epstein Island's version of a dunk tank."
Okay.
And next we have Andy Dellinger, and Andy said, "Merry-go-bound." Now we have once again Phil Lombardo, and Phil said, "That ride that spins and you stick to the wall, but there's a Saudi prince behind you." All right.
Oh, he's talking about like the Gravitron.
Yeah, that thing that spins and then yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it any better than that. All right, next we have Zach No Breaks Estrada, and Zach said, "Splash mount them." Yeah. And now we have Amanda Burns. Amanda said, "They promised me whale watching, but all I got was whale cummed on as a souvenir t-shirt."
Okay.
And next we have Clarence Ray Ash, and he said, "Two girls, one spinning teacup." Yeah, those things make me shit my pants regardless.
Yeah, that minus the kids, that would be a pretty fun ride.
Yeah. Kyle Yemkowski said, "The escape room." And next we have Isaiah Ashworth with Dora the Exploiter's Jungle Adventure.
The Exploiters.
Yeah. And Lexi Nicole Lego said, "Escape from Lil St. James." And next we have Clarence Ray Ash with Tilt-A-Girl.
Okay.
And Clarence Ray Ash said Mustache Mountain.
Oh.
Next from AK, we have... Isn't it all just rides from Neverland Ranch? Yeah.
Yeah.
And next we have Isaiah Ashworth with the Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter Gave Me Head 3D experience.
What the fuck?
And next we have Clarence Ray Ash with Ghislaine's Splash Ride. Yeah, smelly. And next, Brian Lewis with A Merry Blow Round.
Okay.
And now Ben Foose with the Cyclops coaster, but it's veiny instead of mythical. Ooh, excuse me. And next we have Phil Lombardo with It's Just Timu/Evil Disneyland, like an Indiana Jones ride, but he rapes you. And next we have Clinton Patrick Kofia with It's a Small World. And next we have Lexi Nicole Lego with Baby Oil, It's Slipped and Slide. And next we have Joffrey Warren Featherstone with Mustache Rides. All right. And that was it. That was a lot of them.
Yeah.
All right. So we have a tie for first place. Let me find the first one.
I think we have Isaiah and we have Clarence Ray Ash.
No. The first joke, which is actually disqualified, so we do have a clear winner. The first
joke is, hold on, Kyle Yankowski.
Yes.
Yes.
And he said The Escape Room. And the winner, with a total of 8 reactions, this was close. There was a bunch of people with like 7 too. This is probably like the best you guys have been about reacting to jokes. The winner, with a total of 8 reactions, was It's a Small World, and that was Clinton Patrick Kofia.
What the fuck? No offense, Clinton. I didn't view that as the winner.
Yeah, if it was up to me to decide, I probably would have gone with
the Pirates of the Caribbean one.
That would have been up there. I kind of like Isaiah Ashworth, which this did have 7. It was very close. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter Gave Me Head 3D experience.
Yeah, that one was good too. Both the same person though, right? Didn't Isaiah also do the other one? I thought he did.
He might have. There was so much.
All right. Clinton won. Which, hey, I don't mind that. I'd love to have that dude on the show.
The people have spoken.
Yeah. For sure.
Let's see. Clinton said, I'm at work, pick someone else, and mine sucked anyway. Well, you don't suck. That's the important thing.
No, and you know what makes him not suck even more? The fact that he realizes that his joke was definitely not the strongest. Don't know how that got 8 reacts. No offense, bro. But I think you feel the same way too. So, who we got?
All right, this is going to be a much bigger tight. Let me just hit a refresh just to see if anyone came out on top here. All right, so I'm reading off the ones that got 7 reactions instead of 8. So the first one, once I scroll to it, was... Hang on, I think I might have missed it. No, I didn't. All right, the first one was Pirates of the Kids I've Been In, and that was Isaiah Ashworth. The next one was cock ring toss, and that was Joffrey Warren Featherstone. Uh-oh. We have a clear winner. Someone pulled that ahead. The winner, with a total of 8 reactions, was Jeffrey's Jizz Tank Epstein Island's version of a dunk tank, and that was Lexi Nicole Lego.
She's banned.
All right. We're going to have to invite her on the podcast to explain why she's banned now.
Okay, bring her on.
All right, Lexi, stand by for a link. I will hear none of your excuses.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe we can get her opinion on some of these things that we talked about tonight, such as best way to calm a woman down and best occupation for a woman.
All right.
She should have some insight on that. And depending on her answers, will determine whether or not she's banned.
Okay.
Because you know me, here at the Comedy Writers Guild, I am all about banning women and silencing them in any way that I can. Excuse me. So, if I gotta silence this bitch, you best believe she will be silenced. But let's see what she has to say for now.
Let's see. She has still not seen it. No, we are not letting Isaiah go. Isaiah did not win. Isaiah did great. Don't get me wrong. But Lexi, you have a link in your inbox. And you need to click it, or else you're fucking double banned. There she is.
There it is. Leave it up to a woman to try to give the job to a man.
That was a dirty ass joke to win off too. Holy shit!
I know. What the fuck are you doing? Like,
oh, when you read it out loud, I was like,
and here you are winning the concept.
What a smell that must have.
All right, so Lexi, best way to calm a woman down.
I commented earlier that the backhand comment you made shut me up pretty easily, so I agree with that one.
Okay.
What a backhanded remark.
Hashtag DV jokes, dog. But shit.
No.
Half the comments that you guys said, I feel like would piss a woman off more than calm her down. But
no.
All right, you lost us in the second half.
No, I was about to. I was going somewhere fun with it, but I lost it now.
Nah, backhand was the only appropriate response. Yes. Okay. Next question. Best occupation for a woman.
Sandwich maker.
Bingo! Lexi, congratulations. You have been the first ever person to be banned and then unbanned in the same night at Comedy Writers Guild.
I'd like to thank everyone in the OG chat for this.
Hell yeah. Okay. All right. Woo. Way to redeem yourself. I was going to feel really bad because you've been with us since the beginning. And if I had to ban you over your dumb ass, may I just say dumb ass fucking remarks. I said best name for a comedy podcast ran by a host with physical disabilities. And you fucking said Comedy Writers Guild. Explain yourself.
I thought being too good looking for both of y'all was a disability. My bad.
She's
had
really
to kiss
winning.
some ass real quick.
She's really winning us back. Travis, what do you think?
I don't like how she lies.
I would never lie to you.
Well, hold on. Let's face the facts. Okay. She is a woman. We have to take that into account. So of course she's gonna lie.
Yeah.
I actually identify as Heath Cordis.
True.
Okay.
My dick's pretty big. I just said that on a live podcast. It's great.
Yes, you did.
Yep. Yes, and it's permanent. And I am going to edit that part and I'm going to post it everywhere.
And send it to Heath Cordis. Yeah.
Yeah, send it to Heath. Heath,
Please.
did you know that you have a doppelganger?
Yeah.
Yeah. Claims to have a bigger dick than you. Come prove it on the Comedy Writers Guild podcast, Heath. Yeah, but how's life been going?
Really good. Really, really good.
Good.
You know,
Glad to
just
hear.
been trying to get back on track and make sure I'm tuning in every Thursday because I missed a couple and turned out to be like some of the hypest ones. So I was so pissed off.
Oh,
It's
really?
like, yeah.
I'm not sure it was more
But
hype than this one. This one we're reaching pretty critical levels of hype.
no, it's been a good episode tonight for sure.
Well,
Again, all the big fellas are rolling through today.
hell yeah,
I
big
knew
fella.
it would be as soon as I heard that she was going to be on tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, she's fucking
She's
great.
amazing. I love her.
Yeah.
Every
Uh,
time she hits somebody with the big fella shit, I'm like, get him, girl.
mhm.
Tear that ass up.
Yes. Have you written anything lately?
I got a lot of stuff I could use for content for sure. I have
So
a
you,
couple of
so you have
little
like
ones.
concepts?
Yeah, just like what I've been going through, but I got to figure out a way to, like we've talked about in the beginning, make it to where you got to read the room and make sure you can relate to everyone in a way or shape, and not everyone can relate getting that ass beat. So, you
Um,
gotta word it in a way that, sits right with everyone.
what about non-ass beating content? Do you have like anything that's just like that you could toss out there for us?
Um, Damn, when you put me on the spot, my brain goes like retard.
Well, I didn't know if you had something like in front of you or something.
No, not at the moment. But
All right, no, that's cool. That's cool. Um, it just seems like it's been a theme tonight where we all just kind of like read
I
off
fucked it up.
something. Nah, it's fine. Both you women did. April did
Banned
too. Don't
again.
worry.
Fuck. I'm just
But I,
kidding.
but I didn't ask April, so but she would have came prepared. Just keep that in mind.
So she's a comic though, so and a very good one. So
I know. You know I'm just busting your balls. Your Heath Cordes balls.
yeah,
Yeah. Um so are you planning on doing anything in comedy at all?
yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
Okay.
Yeah, I just kind of had to take a little bit of a break to get my mind right and whatnot. But I still the goal is to try to at least hit an open mic before the end of the year.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Sweet. That's a great goal.
yeah. I just have, like I told you, I think in the last podcast, the roast battle we did in the beginning, which we need to do another one straight up. Like, I think it would be so good this round. But like that gave me a lot of appreciation. I think I used to just have like this hothead where I thought you could just jump up on stage and be like, let's go, and just tell jokes. But like there's so much more to it. So it gave me like a newfound respect to like these people spend day and night writing jokes, brick cracking out hours. I was almost coming at comedy in like a disrespectful manner unknowingly, so I've like really tried to like hone it back and be like, you know what, let's actually don't just write shit down on paper and try to jump up on a stage. Like you need to really craft it and perfect it and get on the
Absolutely.
Discord like everyone else does, which we need to get that going up again, like Green Room or the Writers Round Table and stuff. But everyone, I don't know if a lot of people know about that, but if you ever want to run jokes by like a group of people, you can post on like the Comedy Writer podcast, a group, and be like, hey, does anybody want to hop in one of the Discord rooms? I have some jokes I want to run by people. And we've been like really, really good at like trying to help people, or to either gas them up when they've done great or help them tweak it if they want help tweaking it. But it's a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for bringing that up too. And
hmm
it is a tool that we haven't really been utilizing lately. I feel like all of us kind of hit a rough patch in life at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's just been a little difficult to seems like we used to have a lot more free time. I don't know what the fuck happened.
I think we all just obsessed over the Discord for so much, and then all of us had a little bit of life problems and
Yeah.
chores and responsibilities that fell a little behind, but we're all back
Yeah.
on track now for the most part.
Yeah,
Fake it till you make it.
go ahead, Travis.
No, not quite. Like Harmon's got his test and I have school and that's a thing. Like the only free
Yeah.
time I have, like you're looking at it.
Same.
Hey, put a comment in the chat earlier about when you said your 3-hour bidet session. I feel like that would be a great comeback to the vibe cast. That's like reverse pressure washing. You're
Oh my
pressure
god,
washing your asshole this time. No.
that's brilliant. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
It
should
is.
do that. There will be a Vibecast, or no, it's going to be Power Sauce Christmas special, by the way. So stay tuned.
And Harmon, to give you some smiles, I did say Downs in the city earlier, but not sauced in the city.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that one. Okay. I like that. To get to what you were talking about though, I haven't announced it yet, but I have been mentally planning and preparing for a another roast battle. So I think we can look forward to seeing that around the first of the year. I'm going to try to do like another bring into the new year Comedy Writers Guild roast battle. I'm going to put it out there. Whoever wants to be a part of it can be a part of it. It's going to be great.
And just in case anybody's like nervous about it, I have never ever done anything comedy related before I did that roast battle. It was my first time ever even getting on YouTube. And it was I would do it 100 more times. Just it was so much fun and you got to know everyone. It was just like a whole experience for all of us. So
Yeah, who was it that you went up against?
some guy that fucking uses people to do their
Mm.
laundry. They're fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Never heard of a laundromat. I think it was
it's
like
so
Hacho
weird.
Brian or
Taco.
Concho or
Taco
Taco
Timmy, I think.
Tuesday. Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday,
I
something
don't
like
know.
that. It was like, uh, yeah, something like that. But anyway, yeah, you get to learn strange things about people because, like, what I try to get you to do is what a lot of people do in roast battles is try to get to know the person, message the person who you are put up against, and get to learn some things about them so that you have some ammo to use towards them in your roast battle. And what Lexi ended up finding out is this fucking pervert used to use a Down syndrome woman for not only to get his dick wet, but to also get his clothes wet by using her for her washer and dryer. And she learned about the dude that he used to work at a Halloween store, and they would fuck in the back of the Halloween store and jizz all over the
They would
costumes.
role play. They, or I guess cosplay and wear the costumes while they were
So they would
fucking,
wear
is
the
what it said.
costumes while they would fuck, and I know he wasn't using the Down syndrome girl to wash those. So, guys, just think about this: if you're going to like a Hollywood or a Halloween store this year, there's a high percent chance that some uh, overweight retard was fucking somebody in a costume, and you could be potentially buying that costume. So just wash your clothes because you never know what you're gonna get.
Sperm, sperm Halloween.
Yeah, it's like one of those scream masks that has the blood, but you just squeeze it, cum comes down.
Oh God! Oh, fuck!
Jeez, yeah, but that guy's no longer with us. Unfortunately, he didn't die. He's just no longer with Comedy Writers Guild. That's what I meant. So, but yeah. Well, I'm glad to see that everything's going well with you. And
Thank you.
yeah, you definitely won that spot. You got 8.
Quick question:
Mhm.
Where'd you get your shirt from?
Oh, this thing right here?
So
I don't.
cool.
Let me look behind me real quick.
A little lower, please.
Yeah, no, I'm
Arch that back, boy.
Oh yeah.
Let me just. I couldn't find it.
Oh, AK is definitely going to clip that. But yeah, right there. You guys can check out my Facebook page. I have a link there to the link tree. And if that didn't help, if you want to screen grab that,
I'm sure it's
right
very
there.
scannable with all the glare on it, but we get the idea.
I know. You get it. Yeah, I
One
wasn't
of us can
wearing.
drop the Etsy link in the comments if anybody's interested.
Yeah. Exactly. But thank you for asking.
No problem.
But again, glad to hear everything's going well with you. Thank you for always being a part of the Comedy Writers Guild, and hope to see you soon.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Later.
Bye.
Yep, that was Lexi Lego, everybody. Go check her out, go follow her. Sweet chick, awesome. Has been great to the Comedy Writers Guild, been an OG member. And yeah, that's the end of the jokes. And I'm sure Travis is already on top of it and sent the link to our boy. And
As
there
you
he
can see.
like fucking clockwork.
Yo, good.
Yo.
What's up, my guys?
What's up, bro? You forget to pay the electric bill in the van, dude?
No. I'm walking from the house camper.
Gotcha.
It's starting to rain. Give me just a second. I'll be inside.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Hell yeah, that was smooth transitioning.
That was.
I was ready. Dude,
We
been a
let
great
go of
episode.
Lexi and grabbed onto a fender.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
I
How's
wouldn't
life
be
been
offended
treating
to
you?
grab a hold of Lexi, you know what I'm saying? Hey!
Oh. Lexi, you hear that? His DMs are open.
No, I'm just joking, dude. I'm just saying what every other motherfucker is saying. Cole Burner texted me that. He said to say it, okay?
You're starting to sound like somebody we know.
Yeah.
It
I
wouldn't
actually,
be the Budweiser. I don't know where he was tonight. Fucking
AA.
Huh?
I said AA.
No, you know he wasn't there.
Well, maybe.
Nah.
Oh,
You know he wasn't there.
I need some pot AA. What's the pot version of AA?
That's a good
Smoking
question.
more and getting the fuck over it.
Nah, hold on. I'm gonna write that down. That's a good concept.
All right, so look, I hate to say this, dude, but I had a long day at work today, dude. I ended up having to take it home with me.
Wow.
Jesus
Wish I could
Christ.
take that home with me. Damn.
Yeah.
It's all right though. I kind of like taking work home with me.
Yeah, for those that don't know, he works around a bunch of women. And those are women in those containers.
Yeah, let me grab one of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let me grab me a fatty.
Hey, it smells delicious.
Yeah. How's life been treating you, man?
Oh, pretty great, dude. Pretty great. I'm pretty happy.
I'd say you're standing in front of like a ton of pot.
Yeah. You could say I have a pot to piss in.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
sure the consumers would rather you didn't.
Yeah, don't.
Ooh.
Flowers, you know.
Hang on.
You gotta stop and smell the flowers every now and then.
Put that back on camera. That looked fluffy.
Yeah, it's very nice. Hold on.
That looks good.
Oh yeah. That looks like
Very
it would give me a
nice.
panic attack like that.
Nah, dude, I got some mild stuff. I can hook you up.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
anyways, no, episode's been really good so far. I will say, to our special guest evening, I'm sorry I was cracking so many jokes. They're just jokes.
Oh, she knows,
So-
dude. She's a good sport, man.
Yeah, I was all like, if she's here, who's starring in the next Shrek movie?
I didn't see that. That's fucking great.
Yeah. I was like, God damn, Jelly Roll's been hanging out with Adam Ray as Dr. Phil for too long. I got to be honest, though. Transgender Jelly Roll's kind of doing it for me. And look, my brother that's also from Alabama, I was like, hey, check out this chick. She's from Alabama and stuff.
Uh-oh.
More cleavage than money.
You got to say it again. You cut out.
I said that's when you guys made the comment about something I wrote saying this girl's got more cleavage than money. I also said that girl looked like she could suck a mean dick and slash her tires in the same night.
Mhm. She looks like she could slash your tires and replace your tires.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh my
No,
god.
I love the motivation that people get from CWG, dude. It's amazing.
Oh, dude, tonight's really proving it, huh? Tonight's
I
been a
know,
great
even
night.
Lexi made it on. I mean, she's not even funny, but she made it on.
How the fuck did that happen? Yeah, you
I'm
guys need to
joking,
start
Lexi.
voting
I'm
better in the
joking.
chat.
I'm gonna get beat up for that, which is odd because she's used to being in that position.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Lexi. I love you.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I would
fuck.
say, guys, this is our last episode, only because we're not going to get banned from Facebook, but I'm done after that. Holy shit.
Lexi's gonna ban us.
Oh, you haven't even heard my answers to your jokes.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, and we might never if your connection doesn't improve.
I know. Shit.
It's just Lexi hacking his phone.
I know. Yeah. Lexi's like, fuck this guy.
Shit, will we get him back?
Mm-mm-mm.
There he is.
And we're back.
All
So,
right.
best podcast name for people with physical disabilities.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I did say, well, I thought we were going to name CWG Little Dicks Club. So that was my joke, my first one. That's like the giveaway, right? And then I wrote Jugs and Tubs. It's a podcast hosted by women that survived breast cancer reviewing bathtubs.
He's thinking that women without tits are disabled.
I mean, kind of. It does like
Oh,
block
wow.
them from like most female career paths.
I would like to,
come on, dude.
I would like to
pretty good.
separate myself from these two right now.
I also said, quick question, asking for a friend, is being gay considered a physical disability?
We'd have to ask Mike J. Davis about that.
No, it's a great ability because it opens up the aforementioned female career paths.
True. True.
Yeah, I bet there's not a big wage gap there, you know?
Yeah, they're gonna get a big gap though.
Yeah, you're gonna get a gap and you're gonna get a gape. There's more of a wage gape.
Yeah.
Best way to calm a woman down.
Best way to calm a woman down. I think I said something like, oh man, what did I say on that one? Best way to calm a woman down. Pay. My brother said pay for their driving lessons.
Yeah.
Be careful, your Asian princess might be watching.
Hey, she's totally not.
Woman and Asian.
No?
There's no driving lessons for that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Best way to. Oh, I said Valium.
Yeah.
GHB if you're really tight on money.
Slap my ass and call me a woman, dude. Cough it up.
All right. What's the next one?
Best occupation for a woman.
Oh, easy. Baby dispenser.
The quickness with which you said that.
I was waiting on that one. I was like, baby dispenser. Or jizz receptacle. I mean, it just depends which comes first.
Oh, shit. Mike J. Davis enters the chat. I resent that remark.
Bro,
I'm
you
the
resemble that remark.
I was about to say why, because he wants to be.
Yeah.
All right, what's the next one?
You got another one for that one or no?
Okay. Best woman. Best job for a woman. Well, I mean, dude, everyone knows the first job that ever was created was prostitution. I mean, let's just get real.
Best job for a woman and only job is a blow job.
Oh.
If Epstein Island.
No, a guy's done it to me, dude. It's not too bad. You know.
You know we're alive.
Yeah, I mean, I was a kid, dude. It wasn't by choice.
Yeah. Who hasn't been there? Yeah.
Yeah.
If
All right.
Epstein
What's the
Island,
next one?
if Epstein Island was a theme park, what kind of rides would they have? I bet you Epstein Island had good service.
Oh yeah, I mean, oh what cell service? Yeah.
Oh, there we
All
go.
right. There
Yeah.
we go.
No, good child service. Hey, come
I
on,
think
Travis.
we need to get a Jew on the CWG, by the way. I think we need a Jew on the CWG team.
We've
We did.
had
We had Maya Wells.
Maya Wells.
No. We need one on like the inner workings because our fucking connection shit is bullshit. Okay.
Oh yeah.
We need some Mossad type internet.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'll work on that.
All right. And then what was the next joke concept?
If Epstein Island was a theme park, what kind of rides would they have?
Okay, I'm not sure what type of rides they would have, but I can tell you what the number one rule would be.
Okay.
All kids ride free.
All right, guys. What a wonderful way to conclude.
Come on, dude, that's funny. How did no one else see that? Not coming. I mean,
Oh God. I just thought of one. Best ride would be Stephen Hawking's lap. Because technically he can ride
yeah,
you
he's
around.
like giving you a ride around
Yeah.
Little St. James.
Yeah.
The magic train of Stephen Hawking.
A whole new world. Magical place.
I will say, my favorite joke of the night that I heard that made me laugh pretty good was Zach No Breaks Estrada splash mount them.
Yeah, that was good.
I really liked that. I thought that was really clever. I was like, okay, that's cool.
I think that was very underloved. It only got 3 reactions.
I was rooting for it in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like it in the comments?
So sometimes like you can't scroll all the way up to see all the comments.
Oh, here we go. The fucking
No.
excuses.
No, for sure, dude. If you for some reason back out of the feed and everything like that, or like where I'm using voice to text, it'll back you out of the feed. And then you have to repress the sound. There's a bunch of
You have to click on the actual what do you call it? Video. There is a way to get to it.
yeah, but what I'm saying is that when you click on that, if you haven't been watching it the whole time while it's live, the comments only go back so far.
No, there's a way to circumvent that. You you press this part right here, and then you can
at the top.
I just fucking backed out. But yeah, press that part at the top, and then you can see everything.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, but it was a great episode, man. It was fun.
Yeah, no doubt. I went to a music festival this weekend.
Fuck yeah.
That was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It was fun until my buddy's friend showed up called Ketamine. You know what I mean? It was a little bit too much. These guys were fucking tripping, son. I'm not into it. Too much for me.
Yeah. Did you try any at all?
No, mushrooms.
Oh yeah.
Mushrooms are good, but K is oh my god. I fucking love K. I can't be around it.
Mushrooms.
Yeah,
is
these
where
guys
my-
had Travis. If you love it, you'll know. Like one of them had like snot boogers, like crusted up snot boogers. He was going so deep in the K hole, it was ridiculous, dude. I got very uncomfortable.
I know, there was this one time, like some dude, he cut out a line for me. I was under the impression that it was 0.2 grams of K. It turns out that it was 2 grams of K, and I was already on K a little bit, so I just all in one line the entire 2 grams, and then I just spent like the next hour and a half standing in my friend's bathroom just fucking hacking the fucking Matrix while I'm throwing my guts up all over his toilet.
All right,
And
so
I never tried it.
it's
okay,
so
so
good.
true story. About a year ago, year and a half ago, when was it? Halloween, maybe 2 years ago. I went to Halloween, which is a big festival there in my local town that I'm from,
Fuck
and
yeah.
like from Alabama, but my family's from Live Oak, Florida. That's where this festival's at. I go there. It's my birthday. I dress up as Thor. It's awesome. But I'm like dressed up as Thor at a rave, so I'm literally wearing like a thong with some mesh pants and a mesh. I got the hammer with me, but I'm basically naked Thor, I'm not really having the best of time. I kind of feel awkward at times, partly because I'm partially fucking fully nude at this festival, right? I lose my wristband. I have to go all the way outside to get another wristband. Whole process, right? All my finally I get into the festival. I'm hanging out, and I'm like, man, I want to fucking have some fun, dude. Like I'm free. I'm out of prison. Like I want to fucking party, and I don't know anybody there. And so I'm just like, see this one guy, he's in like the DMT clothing. You know what I'm talking about, Travis. It's all
Yes.
scapegoated out, fucking, it's got the reverse inside of the multicolors with the chakras on the back. So I was like, this is the guy. And I go up and no shit, dude, his girl was so fine. His girl was like a little space kitty, dude. Just dancing around. She was so sexy. And I was like, yeah, this is the guy. So I asked him, I was like, yo, dude, it's my birthday. I'm having a rough night. You got anything fucking help a brother out, Let me get out of my head. And he's like, oh, it gives me a little piece of Molly. I'm like, hell yeah. Then he's like, you want some acid? I was like, yeah, sure, dude. Take the acid and I'm standing there and fucking, I'm starting to dance a little bit and fucking vibing. He's like, you really want to get out of your head? I'll tell you what, I got some ketamine. And I was like, I was a little nervous at first. And then he like has this little scooper and he's like, you want one more? I was like, fuck it, why not? Right? So I fucking did that other one. And dude, I'm telling you, this guy had to have known what he did. Because at this point, like I've been hanging out with him for about 15, 20 minutes. So that means the Molly's starting to kick in, the acid's definitely starting to kick in. And then he gave me that ketamine. And look, don't do drugs, kids. I just want to say this. Don't do drugs. I'm not proposing do drugs. This is just true story of when I did drugs. And, okay, so I literally start walking away. And I'm like, okay, I'm feeling all right. And like, bro, like a ton of bricks, like a fucking brick wall. I slammed into this fucking tree, like, oh. And I was probably about 100 yards away from the guy when that happened. And I'm like, oh shit, I've made a fatal mistake. And now I'm T minus. I'm T minus, dude. I may shit my pants in this G string and these fucking fishnet stockings I decided to wear on my birthday. I'm like, this is the most horrible birthday outfit fucking ever. Cause like if Thor shits his pants at a rave, dude, the internet is gonna know, dude. It's gonna know.
Yeah, true.
And like, dude,
Oh man.
No, he didn't freeze. That's what happens when you do Molly, acid, and K at the same
now
time.
I know what the mission is. The mission is get the fuck back to my bus immediately. And I am like tranquilized. Like this guy had to be laughing so hard sending me away with what he did to me. Cause like, oh, it's Thor. Let's see how much Thor can handle. And dude, that guy gave me a heavy dose of reality. I mean,
How was it though?
what
Mentally.
now?
How was it mentally? Was it enjoyable?
Okay, so here's the thing. I was there, right? I'm like, I know I'm losing reality. I know I'm like slipping real quick into the dark abyss. And so I'm like, I gotta get to the bus. I'm like, I'm gonna get sick. I ended up throwing up. I'm like, and then I come out on the trail and I'm like, oh shit, okay, I know where I'm at. I'm like, take a right. I walk for like maybe about 5-10 minutes. I'm getting slower as I'm walking. Like, at first it seems like I'm walking. By the end of it, I'm like Patrick the Snail or whatever. What is it? Gary the Snail from SpongeBob. I'm just like creeping on the ground. And I see a golf cart security guy. And I'm like, yo, bro, I know exactly where I'm going, but I need to get to my bus right now. I'm T minus. I just kept saying T minus. And he's like, do you really know where you're going? I was like, bro, I promise you. And straight up, he drove me right to my little bus. I fucking made it in there. And then as soon as they got in there, I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of this outfit, dude. This is the dumbest shit. What was I thinking? I'm like, I'm gonna shit myself in this G-string and this white fishnet stocking shit. I was like, this is retarded. And then once I shit, not in my clothes, but like, after that, and I laid down, I had one of the most eye-opening real life experiences of like always searching. It's like, how much are you willing to put yourself into a situation where you actually end up being uncomfortable? All the times that you're trying to over prepare or over bring something or over provide for your friends or other people around you that don't even give a shit. I mean, the next day I had such a sense of clarity of like, yeah, what am I doing? I'm spending all this effort on shit that doesn't even fucking matter. And no one was there to celebrate with me. That's why I was like so distraught on my birthday. It was like,
Yeah.
thought I was going to have all these friends that I was going to see for the first time after getting out of prison. And then they didn't even give a fuck. It was nothing to them. And so I had brought fucking $800 worth of food and party stuff and cool bus, and no one came and hung out with me. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Damn, man. Well, if that's any eye opener at all, it's just goes to prove like you're just a fucking loser, dude.
Hey, look, dude. To each their own. I'm not I'm not judging people that partake in drugs. Lord knows that I love smoking weed. I like drinking beer and smoking Marlboro Reds. Those are the drugs I choose. If I could choose another one, pussy would be pretty close to the next one.
I do gotta say though, you did those drugs completely out of sequence. Here's the trick to it. First, you dose the acid. All right, and then once the acid really kicks in and starts going, not like just a few tracers, but really starts going, then you take the molly. If you take the molly too soon, you're gonna crash from the molly while you're still on the acid. This way, you're gonna, come down from both at the same time, which sounds
Yeah, well, I
terrible,
can tell you
but
that
then
night
you
I
have
fucking
ketamine, and then you use ketamine to mitigate the crash. Just ride it out with the K. That's how you don't do drugs, but if you do, do it the way that I suggest. All right, sorry.
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna say though that seriously, I saw some shit on another level that night. I mean, that shit was insane. I was so happy I made it back to my bus without shit in my pants. I was like, dude, that's just all I could picture was Ed Hula. It's like they had the orgy tent this year at the Burning Man that got fucked up. It got blown over or whatever in the
Oh
dust
yeah,
storm.
yeah.
I'm like, that made fucking viral news. Everybody's talking about the dust storm at Burning Man. Thor shitting his pants in a G-string.
That would have went viral.
Yeah.
It's called pink eye, though, actually. I don't think it's viral. I don't know if it's a
Yeah.
virus or what.
I think that's viral.
It's viral.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the stories, bro, and always being the awesome closer on the Comedy Writers Guild, man. We love you, dude.
Hell yeah. I was going to say, like, since I'm the closer, like, that kind of makes me like the William Montgomery of, CWG,
Mhm.
You're like the Tony Hinchcliffe. Travis, you're like Red Band. I think that makes Lexi kind of like Heidi, dude.
As in, we'd like to hide her away from people.
Okay, I don't know what you guys got going on. Reverse osmosis flirting over here, dude.
No, I'm saying like not have her on the podcast again. Heidi. Hi.
No.
Okay. So it was a joke that didn't land. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hold back. I just had another domestic violence joke. I'm not gonna.
Okay. All right. Offender, thank you for coming on tonight. We appreciate you.
All right, guys. I love you, man. Y'all are kicking ass, taking names. Make sure you go check out Comedy Writers Guild on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. It's in your mom's journal. Okay, it's the best shit happening on a Thursday night. If you're not watching Comedy Writers Guild, that means you're fucking gay, dude. So get with the times and don't be gay. Come join us. CWG, baby, all day.
Hell yeah. Apparently we're on Twitter now, guys.
Hell yeah.
So make sure to follow us. Fuck yeah. That was Offender. Love that dude. He's like a brother to me. Lexi, sorry for his jokes. I can't help what people say. But yeah, this has been a very fun episode for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully, it seems like we had a couple new people in the chat. Hope you guys enjoyed it, stuck around, stay. Come back next week. Travis, you got anything you want to talk about?
Yes, I do. Yeah. So, like I was mentioning a little bit earlier, Vibecast, now known as Power Sauce, is currently off the air. I am way too busy for that right now. But stay tuned because there will be a Christmas special. Also, if you have nothing better to do with your Tuesday nights now the Vibecast is gone temporarily, I highly suggest you check out Higher Consciousness, Lower Standards. And definitely, if you didn't catch it, once we're off the air here, run it back to our interview with Kyle. That's probably my favorite Kyle interview so far.
Yeah, he was silly tonight for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd like to give a special thank you to Nikki Halstead. Keep doing your thing, big fella. And yeah, you're really killing out there. Thank you, everybody who made it onto the show tonight. I really appreciate you guys sticking around, and we love you. And we will see you next week at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Comedy Writers Guild.
Peace.
Later. Could you call them a bunch of cocksuckers for me?
They're all a bunch of cocksuckers, but they did a great job tonight.
That's right.
I love you,
You
brother.
did a great job. Love you, Joey.
Comedy Writers Guild podcast. I never got us on.